I should have said I was going live before I started going live. That would have helped. I can still do that on my phone. Share to groups. I'm going to, as a matter of fact. That's my plan. No, don't go away. I wanted to. Yes, share to groups. That's my plan. Hang on a minute. So, ladies and gentlemen, I have an idea today. Scratch my nose. One momentos, por favors. That's Spanish for hang on a second. First and foremost, let me scratch my eyeball. Let me, yes, I literally am going live right now. 1 second. Somebody's butt cheeks on my feed for some weird reason. I forgot to say I was going live to tell people I was actually going live. Going live right now. Join me for some painting. I'm going to say it stupid. For some paint. Painting. I don't know how you'd spell that. That's dumb. All right. Whee! Okay, that sounds good. But we're going to try something a little different. Hey, what's up, Ricardo? So we're going to try something a little different today. I'm going to attempt. Oh my God, my phone is being stupid. I'm going to attempt to share this in groups because I have my face. Paint. No, it's just paint. All right, let's go to share to groups really quick. Not my groups, you dildo. That's stupid. No, I want to share this to like. Okay, that's stupid and doesn't work at all. God damn it, I gotta use my phone again. Before I get to painting people, I've got to try to actually make people care. Gaw. So hang on a minute. I got this idea, right? My idea is a simple one. Since I'm going to paint some Godzilla tonight, as a request, by the way, I'm going to see if I can share to a group. There we go. Godzilla. Godzilla fan club. Painting some Biollante. That's my plan, at least. That doesn't look right. What? Why is? There we go. Why does that not look right? Biollante. Maybe it's because it's I don't know. Join me. Now hold on. Select all. Copy. Post that. All right. Check it out. Share to a group. Oh, look at this. I'm getting this figured out really quick. I'm sorry. I'm going to do this really quick before I paint. God. Oh, see the Godzilla and Kaiju fan club. Look at this. I'm just being a jackass painting, putting this. Oh, look at that. Boop. And they got to watch me do this for a second. They're going to be like, oh my God, this guy's an idiot. And I'm like, yeah. Well, what up now? Godzilla King of the Monsters. Yeah. Check it out. Add him a post, bro. You know what? Add what I just put. Post. Availability. So anyway, now that I put that in a couple of places, I guess, or seems like there was something else. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh my God, I'm sorry, guys. Oh, you just got to give me a post. There we go. I'm done, I swear. Okay. I shared it a few times. Nobody's going to give a shit. Cool. All right, so this was a request to paint Biollante. And if you don't know who Biollante, whatever you want to call him, her. And Biollante is a she. Oh, hey, what's up? Did you get a hair transplant? Looking good. Yeah, I got one hair transplanted. No, I just shaved it today. I'm going in tomorrow for electrical evaluations because they're going to literally electrocute me to find out what's wrong with my my shit, you know. And so I had to I shaved everything. There we go. Better. I shaved like my titties are itchy. I got itchy titties because I had to I got when I went to the hospital like literally a week ago now actually when I was hospitalized, you know, because my legs didn't work anymore. They put a lot of little electrode things on my teats, and wow, that sucked trying to rip those off. So I thought, I should probably just you know, shave my whole body. So I did. Come here, just give me this, you ding dong. God, Jesus Christ. All right, anyway. Step 1 complete. Oh, how do you join? Hold on. Yeah, you kind of need proper working legs. You'd think so. And in fact, here's the funny part about that story. It's not funny at all. It's terrifying. How do you join my video? I don't know. Okay, listen. Let me answer Ricardo first. So, Ricardo, I'm using the Facebook on my computer, not on my phone. The phone had an option where you could hit join. I'm not sure how it works on computers, dude. So look for a join option, maybe. Oops. Whatever that is. Some blood. Big old blood. No, popped right out. Okay, cool. As per usual, I don't have a fucking trash can. But anyway, so I didn't have use of my legs, and here's what happened. I'm on some new blood pressure meds. I'm not now. And we think that's probably what did me in. But wow, it was terrible. My body just did not work well, and I started losing control of physical functions. And I literally, my legs shut down. I could not move from the waist down at all. And I could hobble like a penguin. As long as my knees were locked, I could get to and from. So that morning, I thought maybe I just slept really weird or something. Leading up to that, progressively though, I had been having problems. So I had been having like muscle cramps and major muscle strain feeling stuff and all kinds of crap, but not lost like that. Like that was bad. So anyway, I get up, my legs didn't work. I locked my knees. I hobbled into the bathroom, took a piss. When I came out of the bathroom, or not before I came out of the bathroom, I unlocked my knees and I just straight to the ground. No control whatsoever. And at that point there, I said, oh, yeah, that's probably not healthy. And yeah, so I called my doctor up and I said, hey, I know we just got off that new blood pressure med because we thought it might be fucking me up. I can't move my legs. And they were like, oh, go to the ER right now. You're probably going to die. And I said, oh, they didn't say that part. They said, go to the ER right now. This isn't good. And I said, oh, this is scary. So I went to, you know, a town over's ER because, yeah. And they were like, wow, this is weird. You're messed up. You can't move your legs. We don't know why. So they kept me in for observation and testing, and they don't know what the hell's going on either. Surprise. So I went to the neurologist, and they think that maybe it's just my migraine, my brain being screwed up, migraine issues and things like that. That's just causing major malfunctions in my body. And so tomorrow I go in for electroshock therapy stuff, where they're going to attach, you know, electrical things into all my nerves and then crank up the juice and make sure everything's working properly, because they want to make sure that from the brain, the nerves from the brain are good. When they did do all the x-rays and stuff, they discovered a few interesting facts that I'm fucked up. Surprise. But I have like 2 slip discs in my lower spine that, you know, could be a factor. You know, my lower spine always hurts. like I've always had issues with it, so I'm like, whatever. They've probably been jacked for years, and so I'm like, whatevs. But they want to know what is up for sure, and so yeah, that's where we're at. But as of right now, they're not entirely sure why my legs just didn't work one day. So glad that my insurance is so fucking expensive and they can't answer. You know, the doctors don't know what the fuck is wrong with me. That's the best. Thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars later, and their best idea is, I don't know, maybe your slip disc or something. Good luck, bro. But
it's literally dripping.
What is?
The sink. It's literally dripping.
So it is the sink dripping.
Yeah.
Okay, put a bucket under it. Or put a cup under it. Put something under it. Now we know. I told you, man. Sometimes, so now we know. We have a leaky sink now. Now I know. I told her, man, last time, like, is it leaking underneath? She's like, no, I don't know. I did. She didn't want to touch it because she's like, ew, it's a sink. It's gross. I'm like, you're a sink. You're gross. But yeah, anyway, so that's where we're at with that. So, but right now my legs work. Thanks for asking. So I'm not crippled anymore, but they regained their strength, and that's what they were doing. Like my body parts for a couple of weeks there were losing strength and regaining strength. Like about every day, it would be like my muscles would just really, it felt like a good workout was put in. And then the next day, just dead. And then, you know, the next day it was like my biceps and triceps just dead, you know, oh my God. And then the next day they'd be fine. And then, you know, but they're sore. It's like, oh my God, it was terrible. But they didn't lose control to the point where I couldn't stand up. That was bad. So today what I'm going to do, because I'm a Godzilla fan, and the new Godzilla vs. Kong or Kong vs. Godzilla came out. Well, what's interesting is I went by a place called Five Below, about 30 miles away from my town. That's just information for those who are tuning in that don't know. I think I'm going to paint. Haven't painted since my dog Patches was killed by a coyote Wednesday night. Yeah, I saw that. A coyote. Where the fuck do you live, bro? Do you live in the goddamn forest or something? I'm not by any means trivializing your dog's death. I am simply asking, like, coyotes? So I'm assuming you live in the countryside, because that was a little bizarre. So yes, paint. Get out your frustrations, bro. Paint. Norfolk Road. Okay, yeah. So yeah, basically out that way in the countryside. I didn't know we had coyotes that close around though, like even in town and stuff. So weird. I guess the more you know. And then this is the part where that and the star goes by. But not to dwell on those things, but Coyote or King Kong, King Coyote versus Godzilla. I'm sorry, but Godzilla versus King Kong. I am a Godzilla fan. Have been for a long time, like so many others growing up, you know. But Godzilla was never my favorite. Meow, actually. When Final Wars came out, one of the latter Godzilla films from back in the Millennial series, they introduced Gigan as a souped up bad as fuck version who had chainsaw hands and like double chainsaw hands and like 15 billion chainsaw hands. It was amazing. I love that one. He became my most favorite version of anything ever. But Biollante was always a favorite. Boop. So I went to Five Below, which is a town over, and this is a keychain. Boop. Believe it or not, sold at Five Below. But here's the kicker on the Biollante keychains. Or not just Biollante. It's a big solid piece, by the way. It's solid rubber. This whole thing is a big chunk. Ugh, coyotes are almost everywhere. Yeah, I know, dude, but just around here, like, I don't know. I guess we do see them sometimes on the more open highway areas, and Norfolk Road's kind of out that direction. It's on the the open highway area. But Biollante was always kind of one of my favorites. It was a cool concept. One of the meaner looking opponents that Godzilla ever fought. Although it didn't really have a lot of mobility. She just kind of hung out, but was huge. And Biollante was the spirit, by the way, of a mad scientist guy who was mixed with Godzilla's DNA from space with Rose Plant because science. Okay. With that in mind, though, at Five Below, which is a store that everything's $5 or below. Right? So I ended up stocking for this one. Like there's a packages. It was like a blind bag thing, you know. So there's all these packages, and I knew feeling around that Biollante would be the biggest one. You know, of course, the lightweight ones was going to be Rodan and Mothra and shit. And I hate Mothra with a passion. I love Rodan. Rodan's amazing. I really loved Rodan in the later like Final Wars versions and stuff like that. Amazing looking. But Biollante was always mean as fuck looking. But let's get to actually doing something here. Jesus, now that we've gotten past all the medical updates and I'm not dead and I can actually walk. So hello. How are you, buddy? It's been a minute. And oh, my orange paint's fine. Don't worry about it. It just gave birth to a orange fetus thing. Where's my regular red? Are you guys fucking kidding me? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's almost out. Damn it. And what about Mechagodzilla? Now, Mechagodzilla looked like shit back in the day. Nobody can doubt that. However, geez, you're just ready. Mechagodzilla looked terrible in the earlier series. But man, in the 90s, Mechagodzilla, when Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2, man, they made him brutal looking. Like, he came out a beast. They did a good job with him. And I really liked what they were pulling off with Mechagodzilla looking like that. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? So my orange spilled over. There's literally a fucking fetus like coming out of it. It's fucking ridiculous. Now it's spilling on my chair. Quit being a fucking dildo. So this is starting off like normal. Anyway, Mechagodzilla, the shit back then. Too far back then, no, terrible Mechagodzilla design. He just looked like he looked like me, a fat, pudgy guy in a, terrible cardboard box made suit. He came out looking, he was pumping iron off in his off time. No shit, for real. And like rockets out of everything. His dick was a rocket, his fingers always were rockets and his toes always were rockets. But that was amazing in the 90s when he popped up, right before they attempted to kill off Godzilla and let Godzilla come over to America. And we all know how that worked out. And hey, what's up, bro? So with that in mind, Godzilla, then I really liked the fact that when they came out with Godzilla versus Godzilla 2000, which was after they took out. Hold on, I'm trying to think of my coloration here. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. Let me add some purple too, really quick. But when Godzilla 2000 came out, he looked brutal. Godzilla looked good, and that was awesome. So that's dumb. I don't need that. That was just up there for whatever. I'm trying to think here. What was I going to say? Oh, but the new Mechagodzilla that they had in this movie, right? Rainbow Eye. I have never watched the Godzilla movie. All right, get the fuck off my channel, bro. I appreciate you, but go. No, I'm just kidding, dude. So you should catch up. Listen to me. Listen to me, bro. Do not watch anything of Godzilla pre-90s. Just don't do it. I know everybody's going to argue me and be like, no. Back then, this was good. That one was good. Sure, they had their moments, okay? But they were silly. When you were a kid, good. As an adult, you won't appreciate them as much. You know? That's kind of the kicker. So to go back and watch the Godzilla movies from the beginning up to that point, you'd probably not appreciate them as much. You'd probably stop watching them halfway through and go, all right, I don't understand the appeal, I quit. So I would suggest watching the 90s, the millennial series after that, like just from the 90s up, like Godzilla versus Destroya, Godzilla versus Godzilla, Mechagodzilla 2, Godzilla versus Mothra, Tokyo All Out Attack, and watch the first Godzilla. Yes, like Godzilla 1954, and then Godzilla 86, or was it 86? I think it was 86. The remake Godzilla. Yes, give those a go. But I have the Godzilla PS4 game, yeah, and yeah, Godzilla versus King Kong is where it did get silly. But that was when they were like, hey, let's make a buck. Everybody loves this shit, right? No, they don't. Where's my giant fucking paintbrush? Oh, there it is. You'll save me a lot more time and effort from your ass. All right, so, but yeah, if you're going to start with Godzilla movies, I would definitely start with the 90s. Skip Godzilla 98, the American Godzilla. Now, granted, okay, Toho, the company that invented Godzilla, does not discredit that Godzilla from being in the Godzilla universe. And I'm proud of them for that. I'm glad they didn't do that. They actually embrace it as a Godzilla, like a would-be Godzilla monster. And that's awesome. And in fact, in Godzilla Final Wars, Godzilla beats up Zilla. And I think that's awesome. I'm so glad they did that. But they did that as kind of a way to say, we're not going to disacknowledge that monster being in the universe because it's still there. It's just, it wasn't Godzilla. America thought it was Godzilla, but it wasn't, and we can't let that slide. So they didn't, and that's great. I'm glad they did that. Really glad they did that. God, James, give me some water. You're terrible at this. They embrace him Godzilla. Embrace him as Zilla because it took the god out. Right, yeah. I mean, it was pretty rough. But, I mean, it was all right. I know a great thing, one of the funniest parts was in the movie Godzilla Final Wars, Godzilla beats up the American Zilla. And when Godzilla does that, they play Blink 182. It's great. So all of a sudden, this Blink 182 is just like playing in the background, just for like a split second during that part. It's funny. Now I may have to yell at my chitlins, in a minute, because they're not going to be doing the damn chores. That didn't work at all. Let me just finish this side first. Water. I hear them already yelling at each other, of course. So. Now, what I want to do is kind of make a sunsetty sky. I want to make it kind of pretty, you know. And then have, Biollante all, like, What time is it in America? Well, where I'm at, which is central, like, I'm smack dab in the middle of America. It is 4:37 p.m., which means there it's like 4:37 a.m. You ridiculously backwards people in old America, England land. And so if I'm not mistaken, no, I really have no idea what time it is there. That's a lot of orange. Jeez. Trying to get some more red in there. But it doesn't want to go. It looks a lot redder on here. 10:40 p.m. or a.m. You crazy British people. You probably don't even have AMs or PMs over there, do you? What's funny is I have a few friends in Britanland, and I always make fun of them. That's just my thing. I'm always giving them crap for being British. PM. Gotcha. So you guys are like 6 fucking hours, dude. Like 6 hours difference, huh? That's ridiculous, dude. That's crazy people talk. I don't know why that's crazy people talk, but that's a lot. So what do you do anyway, man? Like Owen there, what do you do? Do you paint at all? Do you do anything creative? You know, from this angle, it ain't looking that bad. From that angle, it looks kind of, Oh, D&D figures. Okay, so you're a nerd. No, I'm just kidding, bro. Warhammer 40K. So same thing, basically. You know, I hate pewter. Hate pewter figures. Definitely all about the new school plastic ones. I also scratch build a lot of my own shit with my Chaos Marines and stuff like that. Like, dude, I've got some shit I can show you that I'm proud of. You know, you might be like, oh, that's garbage. I hate it. It's trash. But I'm all like, fuck yeah, look at this. I'm so proud. And I like it. Quit being a douche. Canoe? What I think I'll do is I'll try to do some cool fire at the bottom to kind of blend in with the sky too. So it'll give it like this nice, like, and then fire coming up. Nice. Yeah. I'm gonna put some black smoke behind this shit. Where the fuck did my sponges go? Oh, here they are. Fuck yes. Look at this shit. Give me my sponge, motherfucker. Bam. Blow the dust off them. All right, we're going to do some sponges. We're going to make some black smoke coming up in the back here in a second. We're going to put some Biollante in the middle. Then we're going to do some fire up in the middle or in the front and do that thing. Fuck this. We're going to get this done really quickly. With my fucking style being so fucking scratchy and weird and crazy, it might actually just work, and I might be able to get it done today. You'll buy a custom piece, dude? All right, cool, bro. Well, what else? I'm cool with that. With ocean plastic? Oh, creatively with ocean plastic? Because I know you're an environmental guy. Hang on a minute. Oh, I know who you are. And I know it was you because SpongeBob Ross. All right, I might have to cap on that one. Hang on, let me get some water up in this bitch. God, Jesus, kids. Oh my gosh. Of course. Did your mom wake up yet? All right, I could have swore I just heard her come downstairs. It might have been Ariana. Anyway. Oh, it was you. Okay. Well, I'm in a minute ago. Okay, it was you. Ew, no. Let's forget it. Let's just not do that. I don't care about the bottom being darker a little bit. I'm just making a little bit of something. I just slapped floppy, wet nastiness all over me. Because this is all going to be filled in with some Biollante action. I might make it yellow, though. Yeah, let me just make it more yellow. But anyway, next another one tapped in, my brother. Future reference. I don't know what creative things people could do with plastics from the ocean, dude. No, I'm sorry. I mean, not legitimately. I know you're trying to promote saving the oceans and the plastics that way and such. Commendable of you, by the way. I unfortunately do not have much in the way of ideas for helping that one, bro. You know, Oh, wait a minute. Is this still got... Oh, shit. Hey, Steve, god damn it. Look at this. There's like a whole bunch of fucking things over here. God damn it, man. I'm so sorry, guys. Over here, my thing wasn't... look at this. Godzilla in 1989. It was 89, not 86. See? I think it was my best. Those are the funny ones. And my boy Minya, you shut the fuck up, Steve. And you know I like you, bro. You know I like you, bro. If you're still over here, I hope you are. I like you. But Minya sucks a dick. That's the one I can't stand. Minya. And what was the other one? It was Minya and they named the other one too, similar name. Fuck. And my YouTube channel, Ricardo, by the way, is just God in a Machine. YouTube.com/God in a Machine, bro. I just broadcast live on the band page. And I look like the younger Santa. You know what, Margaret? Here's what's funny. And this is something I decided to do, right? I'm starting to go gray. I'm blaming that on the kids. But when I go completely gray, I am just officially going to dress as Santa Claus all year round. Here's why. Oh, you've never seen my beard so bushy? Yeah, it's gotten big. But I've decided I'm going to dress as Santa Claus year round and give a little spark of magic to all the children I meet. Simple. I realize that in today's time, there's a lot of assholes. And by the way, I'm letting this dry. I'm not just sitting here for no reason. I need to kind of do a little bit more up there, I think. But I'm going to let it dry for a second and see how it looks. But I think that kids these days are a little like, the world's a gloomy place. Okay? So I think in that, a lot of parents do teach their kids, oh, Santa's not real. Santa's not real. So I think I got it figured out, right? I'm just going to be Santa Claus. That's it. So that way I can run around and just basically act like Santa Claus. And when the little kids see me, they're going to be like, oh, it's Santa. And parents will be like, nah, Santa's not real. And I'll be like, oh, you know, and kids will be like, oh, Santa is real. What up? And maybe hopefully give them that little faith in magic and that spark of positivity. You know what I mean? And just stuff like that. And I want to be like super jolly and happy because I'm getting fat. So unless I get back to being like and buffed up again, fuck it. I'll just own being fat and bearded. That's my plan. And then just dress as Santa Claus all the time. Yeah. I still need to link my Etsy. I have, dude. I started doing that on my videos a while back, but yeah, Minya and Milla are the same thing. And I know they are the same thing, and yes, hello, Ricardo. And I know they are the same thing, but they're two different looks slightly in the 3 different movies they're in. And I hate them. I hate them both. The different looks, the same, not being the same. I don't give a fuck. Those ones are stupid. Then there's another one. There's an adorable Godzilla. But you don't like snot and kids are super snot. Oh, fuck, you're right. I hate kids. Oh, yeah, that's a part of it that doesn't work. Yeah, kids are dumb. Crap. Anyway, so other than kids being stupid, I'm going to be Santa Claus. I think it's a good plan and help kids be happy. Only I'm not going to like actually talk to them or go near them. Yeah, okay. Well, that problem's solved. But yes, there's also the little round-headed Godzilla with the big googly eyes. It's adorable as fuck. I like that one. And then Godzilla Jr. is the one that's like in Godzilla versus Destroya. So what age counts as kids? When they're annoying as fuck. You know. So like 20 and under, maybe. So are you done yet? Almost. You're looking pretty... it's pretty light. See the hoverboard? That's totally for me. It's not for me. It's for my kid, Kyra. It was for her birthday. We got some spots up there I gotta fix. Gosh darned it. We'll do that with... No, we can't. Fuck me. Oh, there it is. Yeah, she got her birthday. Her birthday came up a couple days ago, or 4th. So yesterday. But she got that a couple days ago. So I love Godzilla Jr. That was one of my favorites as a kid. So you're thinking of Minya or Milla is the one you're thinking of. I bet anything. And the goofy headed one, like that blows rings, that blows the O-rings. That's probably the one you're thinking of. Those are the ones I hate. Nothing personal. You can love them. That's all right. I ain't gonna hold it against you there, Margaret. Maybe I will. But there was a cute one at one point. Ever for like one movie. I can't remember what movie it was in. Godzilla Jr. has 3 iterations out of Egg, Cutesy Poo, looks like his dad. Well, the Godzilla Jr. that I consider Godzilla Jr. is the one that was in Godzilla vs. Destroya, you know, because then Godzilla Jr. kind of questionably takes over his dad's position. You know, like that's what they were talking about at that point. Like, oh, is that Godzilla? Is that Godzilla Jr. coming back from getting his neck broke or what? We don't know. But, and then the other movie, the one where Godzilla is adorable. Maybe, was that Godzilla Final War? Where the little Godzilla was the adorable fat-headed one with the big giant googly eyes? And that, no, because that was, they called that one Milla. I don't know. I can't remember. Oh, Godzuki, you get the fuck out of here with the cartoon shit, bro. What is the difference between King Kong and Godzilla? One's a giant monkey, one's a giant lizard, and one of them's a monkey that sucks. Let's just be honest. Sucky monkey. And Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla was the shit. Oh, that was the one, wasn't it? With the like, adorable little Godzilla. Yeah. But, yes. King Kong. I'm not a big fan of King Kong. I really don't know who is. I mean, a lot of people are, but I think it's just for the clicks. I'm just saying. I'm just speaking my mind. Let's be honest. You know, you've seen those memes that says, "I'll do my best, kids," but he's, you know, a radioactive freaking lizard. That's pretty accurate. You know, that is pretty accurate. So I mean, you can't really go. And it looks the same. I have seen Planet of the Apes. Well, listen, dude, you're in England land, a place where movies are, I don't know, a weird thing. So, you know, I can't hold that against you necessarily, bro. You know, it's not necessarily all your fault that you haven't seen awesome movies. Planet of the Apes is cool. Which one are you talking about? The originals? With Charleston Heston? Don't touch me, you dare. Get your filthy paws off of you damn dirty apes. That guy? Or, oh my God. Are you talking about the one with Marky Mark? And the new one, which, by the way, I really liked the new ones. I don't have a beef with them. A lot of people are like, yeah. I'm not finding any Etsy links. Well, they were on some of them. I don't know, man. My Etsy, though, is just X Art of Horror. If you go into Etsy and look under that, X Art of Horror. And I don't know, you'll see some of my older stuff. I have not posted shit in there for a long, not any of this stuff, really. And the newer ones, I like the newer ones. I really liked what they did with it. Like how they really did a lot of that. All right, let's get to some fucking Biollante. Oh, wait, I gotta put some dark clouds. Ain't gonna take 2 seconds. Let me have some gray. Let me have some black. I'll make my own gray. Here comes some black. Yeah, I like the newer ones. I actually really thoroughly enjoyed all the great shit they did with the new Planet of the Apes movies. You know, the old ones were great in the 70s, you know, when it was the 70s. Okay. How do I want to do this? Hang on a second. I got to think. If I create, I want black clouds, they're going to have highlights of reds, yellows, and things like that to represent fire and things like that. So I'm going to put the blackness behind it, but I don't want it to be like black, but it needs to be black to represent the dark clouds, etc. And I'll have him kind of pile out. He'll come into the triangle because it's going to be a reverse triangle. So it'll kind of be black clouds coming in like this, pouring out. And he'll be like here because, you know, Biollante is shaped, is shaped kind of like a triangle that way. If I had all my action figures down here too, Owen, by the way, I'd show them. I'm like, this is fucking Guy again, and this is fucking, because I have a whole bunch of them upstairs. I actually have one of the few slot machines that was on a cruise ship. It was okay. One of only, I think, how many was it? I'm trying to think of how many there are in existence now. Anyway, it's a very small number of slot machines left from a cruise ship, Godzilla slot machines that a dude found in his grandma's garage and was like, hey, does anybody want this? I mean, I don't even know. It's like $80 and you can have it. I'm all, yeah, let me get that from you, bro. And I immediately drove to his place and bought the fuck out of that because, yeah, they're worth a lot. And so, yeah, I bought the shit out of that. And it just sits up there in my collection. And, yeah, that's about it. I'm not bragging. That was not meant to sound like a brag. I'm like, oh, yeah, I got this slot machine that nobody else fucking has. But, like, it was a cool opportunity that I was very surprised. I was just like, dude, what? Okay. I'm like, yeah, I will totally take that from you, dude. Thanks. Oh, I know what I should have done. I'm an idiot. Oh, I needed this fucking thing instead of that one. You're stupid. Oh, fuck. All right, anyway, so we're going to kind of do this. We're going to go cloud, fire. And I know right now you're like, what? That doesn't even, it's not going to for a minute. You just got to give me a second. Just give me a second. I don't really want to waste those, but I can't do that with that. Oh, I got a spoon I had right here from food that I didn't eat the other day. Or, well, that I didn't use the spoon on. Give me the fucking spoon. Yeah, I'll just dip out the fucking paint with that. I am so smart. That totally didn't work at all. Oh, fucking idiot. So anyway, I love how we're on a Godzilla talk today. See, Random Street Theater here, this gentleman, he's been asking me to do this forever, and I haven't even been updating. Dude, I've been in and out of the hospital. You know, again, I don't know, Random, you weren't here a minute ago, but my legs stopped working last week, and I was in the hospital, and that sucked. So I, like, literally my legs just stopped working. And that was garbage. They don't know. They're like, oh, it's this slip disc in your spine. You shouldn't be driving. So, of course, I'm driving everywhere. Not really. I'm trying not to drive anywhere. But let me just dab it. Like, dab. Dab. Bop. I like to use sponges for clouds because they give you that randomized look. Shut up. You're so noisy. They give you that random kind of feel, you know? And I like that. I like that a lot. So, yeah, just keep pat. But if you do too deep, too dark, you'll lose everything. So I'm going to kind of like, kind of bring it out a little bit here and there. I shouldn't have to go in too deep right here because, again, Biollante is going to be right there. That should be all right. Let's get some on this spoon. Oh, yeah, a little dippity dab. I say some of the dumbest shit ever. By the way, I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying. Like 90% of the time, words come out of my mouth and I have no clue. Are you trying to live up to the guy in the eating disorder print? What? Because I'm fat? Is that a fat joke, motherfucker? Really? Is that a fat joke, bro? I have no idea what you mean. Am I trying to live up to my own guy, the eating disorder print guy? I'm not entirely sure what you mean by that one, buddy. I mean, I know my print. I know the eating disorder print that you're talking about, but I'm not sure what you mean by live up to. You know? I hate this thing of bum, 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 making noises. You're silly. You're making silly noises. Be nice to fat people, I will eat you. Hey, Sean's a little chunk himself, so all right then. That's right. Yeah, you don't even say nothing about it, bro. You know. He's going to be like, dude, that's all muscle. All right. Ah, taking much more than I thought you. Oh, geez, it looks terrible on there. Oh, on my Etsy. Am I trying to live up to the guy in the eating disorder print? I still don't know what you're talking about, bro. You mean like my head, my face? Keep in mind, bro, this is unusual for anybody to ever actually see me. You know what I mean? It's very unusual for me to be out physically with my physical body, this face. Generally, when I go in public, especially any kind of artistic anything, I've never been like in all my shows and galleries or anything like that, dude. That's what I look like. That's actually the picture of me sitting on the bench or whatever. Not a bench, but the couch. It's from one of the shows. I should dry brush the clouds. Yeah, well, I don't want to. I'm going to do these. I am obsessed with making this work, bro. But I might switch over and try to fix it. You know, I can't remember how I did it last time and they look good. So I'm like, I'm pretty sure I did it this way, right? Yeah, that's how I did it, isn't it? And I'm like, I don't think I did it this way now that I'm doing it this way. I'm like, I don't know. I'm starting to question how I did it. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm going back in. First, I went with some brown, gray, not brown, gray. Then I went back with some black, and now I'm going back in with a black-gray mix. Then I'm going to go in with another light gray and do some just right around it a little bit, kind of hopefully give it a little faded in. I'm going to water it down a little bit and give it kind of a little bit of a maybe wispiness, hopefully, to the background of it. Then we're going to get to the nitty-gritty of actually just putting together some shit. And I need to get this done today. Fuck me. I want to throw it together hardcore, bro. Like, I don't want this one to be like 5 days later. I'm still working on it. I like to get things done. And this is no... Oh, no, sponge. This is no particular, like, oh, hardcore, emotionally stressful fucking thing or anything like that. You know, this is just me having a good old time. Throw something together. And once I get the reds and the yellows kind of underneath there, which I probably will dry brush those in a little bit, then they'll be all right. See, man, this is gonna be like fiery things in the background there. You know, like fiery clouds. It'll be good. You know, one day everybody's gonna like attack me. They'd be like, "Oh, you're homophobic because you keep saying like things in a homophobic or a homo voice, and you're not homosexual no more." I'm waiting for that day to come. But you know what? I was raised in a time when that was like okay. Nobody got mad at you for just like saying stuff. God, people today. I'm not gonna get on that rant. Don't worry. It's just it's weird to me that I haven't been yelled at yet. Oh yeah, see, a little bit lighter on the edges, just to kind of give it a little bit of something, See, that's working out a little better. So has anybody seen Godzilla versus King Kong there at all? Or I haven't. I have yet to watch it, but I'm going to wait for it to come out on DVD because I am a man who loves to just buy DVDs. That's just my thing. Prefer to just get it on the DVDs. Would you please stop doing that? And the beautiful thing is when you go up on this, it kind of fades it in better. Like down here, you're going to get a little bit more obvious colorations. I do the giveaway sometimes, right? And it's fine. It's fine. Yeah. I haven't seen it yet, so I definitely want to see it. Obviously, I'm going to put a review of it. Started watching the Killer Sofa movie. Have not finished it. Jesus, dude. I watched PG Gorman, or Psycho Gorman, PG for short there. I watched it. I own it because, I was waiting for it to come out. I've been waiting for it to come out forever. And had a good time with it. But I haven't reviewed it yet. I've got some amazing things I need to review that I have not gotten anywhere around to even doing. It sucks. All right, we're going to stop with that for those because that looks all right. I can deal with that for now. It's all right for what I'm doing. I'll just put that in the water. It'll be fine. Anyway, let's get on with the fun stuff. That was way too much orange, red, and yellow. I didn't even use most of it. I guess I'll go back to it for the fire later. So let's spin you around. And hope I don't spill it on everything. Where's my green? Now, move you out of the fucking way. Where the fuck is my green? Oh. Now, the bad part is currently watching Sound of Metal and stay out of the fucking attic. Comedy. You just said comedy. Oh, it's more comedy. What's more comedy? The gay voice? Or something else we said? It, the movie. Which movie? I don't know which movie we're talking about. I was talking about the Killer Sofa movie. We talked about the Psycho Gorman movie. I asked him if he saw the one movie, the Godzilla movie yet. Sorry, dude. I just talk and like shit doesn't stick in my brain, bro. For real. You gotta bear with me, man. So when you say stuff, oh Jesus, that was chunky. And by no means do I honestly mean anything like trying to be a jackass. My brain does not retain things. It just like 9 million miles a second. It's very frustrating to my wife. She hates it. She gets very upset with me all the time because she's like, oh my God, you don't pay attention to nothing, but I do. And oh my god, there we go. Some brown. Wiggle that off my thing. Random, but hey, hope you're feeling better, dude. Thanks for doing these lives. I tried to catch them on YouTube when I didn't have Facebook. Great work, man. I really enjoy this. Well, thanks. I'm glad you jumped on here now, but that's okay. I got you over here. I had everybody over here a while ago. People on Facebook or YouTube, but either or works for me, you know. But thanks for joining me. Actually, I'm doing Biollante from Godzilla, but I've only gotten as far as this. So now let's start putting the background for Biollante in there. Okay. Little brown outside. Oh, you said the movie It. Did I say the movie It? No. But you think it's a comedy? Like the new movie It or the old movie It? Because, you know, that depends on how you look at that. The new one they did a great job with, I actually do have to say. Yeah, we're going to just do this. We're going to make Biollante. Full-on shot here. Very, very right at you kind of deal. So we're just going to... New one is funny. Okay. See, I thought they did a really good job making the new one cool. They, the old one with Tim Curry, I have no beefs with it. Tim Curry, for his time, did a great job for being a, you know, made-for-TV, G-rated movie where he was a funny-ish clown trying to be scary. The new one, they went, hey, let's make this guy creepy and do some blood, guts, and gore stuff with it. Cool. It came out pretty good. I was not disappointed. You know? I gotta say, I was not disappointed. I wasn't a big fan of the original one. I had to watch it with my grandma all the time because, you know, what get off there. Because every grandmother in the history of grandmothers watched, you know, the Stephen King movie marathons every Sunday, which included The Stand every fucking week and all that shit. So, you know, that was my life. So far, big brown blob and the weird brown and the weird gray blobs looking good. Yeah, looking blobby. Ew. Why are you wet? Chores. I don't want to hear no crap. You go right there. I love you. You okay? You don't feel good. How hard are your chores today? Not very hard, are they? I should use my giant paintbrush for this too. You know, would have been a lot faster. God, what is this thing? You're leaking water that you don't even have. Like, why are you moist? Like, it literally, like, the metal is literally squeezing out water. I just squeezed the metal, and the metal just like, bro, that's not how this works. You can't, like, the whole squeeze blood from stones. Apparently, I can squeeze water from metal. I'm magic. Bro, you know what? Just kings and queens, hook up, find me. Apparently, I'm a fucking alchemist. You know? What in the... Some crazy-ass voodoo shit going on here. I thought about making a Full Metal Alchemist fucking comment there, but I didn't. So... You are just sticking to this. Hey, son.
Now, 485. Not. I was testing my.
What did you go back to the gym for?
Oh, because I was with Sebastian, and then after we did the paint gauntlet thing.
She's not going in there, sweetie. I am live, son.
Okay, yeah. Oh, buddy. Oh, dog.
Biollante is much fatter, but we will get to that in a minute.
Oh, dog, no.
We're just doing this.
Bye bye, Dad.
Goodbye, son.
That's an animal.
We're just doing this because when Biollante was in the movies, right, she was very all over the place with her shit. She had a big bulbous middle that glue, not to like, pasted things together, but would glue in the dark. And past tense glue. Past tense glue. Because, I don't know if glow has a past tense word or not, really. I'm assuming glue is the past tense word of glow. I would look it up, but all my stuff is currently busy. Just looks like a giant mountain of poop. It's Poop Mountain. She made Godzilla look small. No shit. Yeah, that's what I loved about Biollante. Like I know King Ghidorah, however you want to say it, and get yelled at no matter how you say it. But King Ghidorah, or depending, some would always make Godzilla look smaller, like, in the new Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Ghidorah made Godzilla look tiny, which was cool. Well, not tiny, but smaller, which was cool. That they made him look so much smaller and stuff. I appreciated that. And then, like, in Final Wars, the Ghidorah that they had there, which was neat. It was a neat version. I know what you're going to ask.
Why are you staring at me?
Because you're going to go, can I not do my chores? I really don't feel good. I want to do my chores. Ain't you? Ain't you going to ask that?
Yes, because I don't. But you're probably going to think I'm lying because every time somebody stares at me, I smile.
See, you smiled.
See?
Now, sweetie, listen. What are you doing right now, then?
Standing here.
Touche. What are your chores?
Sweep for your dust every room with dust stairwells.
And what, per se, are you trying to get out of?
Nothing more, because I do really feel good.
No,
I mean, don't really feel good.
Sometimes she didn't
Let him
have to
talk,
do two
see?
things and she had to dust the whole house. She shouldn't get out of this because we can't even get out of anything. The big bird girls.
I didn't say she's getting out of nothing.
I'm just saying they better not. It ain't fair.
Sweetie, your chores are not hard.
I know.
I did not put much heart. What's not feeling good?
Stomach.
And that's it. What's not feeling good about it?
My insides.
All right. I need you to try to do your chores, sweetie. You hear me? Because if you don't, that's not fair to everybody else. And if you don't, it's going to become a big old mess and a big old battle. And then one of you guys are going to have to fight to the death.
We're supposed to be fighting the deck anyways. Aaron and me. He wants to make a movie thing.
Well, yep, you guys are going to have to fight to the death. So, anyway, sweetie, seriously, do some chores. Come on. Don't even pull this crap. Just get your stuff done. Thank you. I know you're not faking it. You might not feel good, but you feel good enough to want to have to fight in a Vec for a movie thing. So you feel good enough to do some chores. Kids. 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 All right, so here's my basic body of Biollante, which looks like a giant poop. Looks like a giant mountain of poop. So that's what Biollante looks like. That's right. That's her. She's all, I'm big and mad. Oh. And that's my giant mountain of poop version. Yeah, they're very poop mountainy. However, I do notice that I didn't quite put things there. So, didn't think that one through now thoroughly, did I? We're done. See how easy that is? You ain't even got it. As an artist, you can just mess things up. It doesn't even matter. Nobody cares. It's my potty, and I'll poop if I want to. Do. So, the thing about Biollante was she was a plant. She was a rose bush. When you feel like crap is the best time to do chores, right?
Well, can I at least wait? Can I just dust the whole house first?
Yes.
Because Stan is sweeping the stairs and I don't want to get dust in my
Sure.
house.
Yes. Dust first. Do your thing. Any order is fine. I don't really put them in an order, guys. I always wonder why you guys do them.
I sweep the stairs and I sweep it all in the foyer. She has to sweep in here first. Or at least sweep the stairs.
No. You sweep what comes off the stairs up. You don't just sweep it in the foyer and then let her sweep that up.
No, I'm not. That's why I'm telling her to sweep this up first. But then I'll get dust in my eyes. What? How do you get dust in your eyes?
Look, man, just sweep. You're already sweeping the stairs. Just sweep the stairs. You can sweep that with it because you have to sweep right there anyway. Whoop diddly do. Doesn't matter.
I'm not going to sweep her room for her.
You're not. That would just sweep that spot, which is where the foyer end or where the stairs end anyway. It's not that much else. You're going to literally sweep that spot anyway. Oh my God. Do you not see what I'm saying?
I sweep it right here. I sweep all of it right here because there's nowhere else to sweep.
But if you sweep it all right there and it's going to be there anyway, just sweep that dirt up too. It's already there. Just sweep that onto that dirt. It's going to sweep it up too. Big deal. Is what I'm saying.
Just sweep up my stuff.
You are that complicatedly picky.
I'm just telling her to sweep right here. That's it.
But you're already sweeping.
I'm not sweeping the foyer. I'm sweeping up the stairs stuff.
God, why? Why, baby Jesus?
This
Why?
has always been the thing. I always ask Kai to sweep the foyer.
I get that, but you're already sweeping. How is she going to sweep if you're sweeping?
Okay, I'm not. If she's sweeping right here, I won't sweep as she's sweeping downstairs. Kyra.
Back to my poop. Back to Poop Mountain where I'm feeling safe and loved. Okay, Poop Mountain. Bring me joy. Bring me joy, Poop Mountain. Oh my God, help me. Okay. So anyway, I am going to have to make my greens a little black. Well, one green a little black. Did somebody just knock?
I didn't either.
No, there's a dog outside in the person.
A dog outside and a person. Nope, nobody knocked. Just there's people and dogs outside. So anyway, we're going to just slop this green right over here. Blop. Kerblop. Like that. Yeah. And then we're going to,
I just asked you to sweep the foyer first. Kyra, that was it.
oh my God, people. We're going to just add some black in there to make it dark green. Kind of a shatty green. Oh, I could have added brown. Really bring in that brown. Yeah, give that brown. Oh, yeah. Make it like a shatty green there really quick. I'm going to add the darks go up. Oh, I should have added black in there too. I'll add black for my details after I'm done. There we go. It's kind of a darker, not really a forest green, but close enough to a, I don't know what I'm doing, people, okay? We know this. Every time I start doing this, I have no fucking idea what I'm doing. Anyway, so I want to make Biollante look mean as fuck, but I don't know how I want to. Oh, shit. I needed to put her fucking, God damn it. I'll get those in a minute. Maybe. Fuck. I need more brown for that. Oh, I could just do it with a different paintbrush. Haha, success. Oh, my God. Hold on.
Can you tell Stephanie to maybe come downstairs if she's on her phone so she doesn't play loud music?
Can you guys just go away and leave me alone? Just do your chores. I should not have to tell you guys every little thing. Do your chores.
Dad, I don't want to argue, but I want
I don't argue either, so do your chores. No, get them done. Get them done.
to. Sarah not doing this.
Yes, she is.
She's playing on her phone.
Sarah, get off your phone. Oh my God, I gotta complain about everything. Oh my God, complain. Let me go tell Dad 1,000,000 times. Complain. Like, yeah. Thanks everybody for complaining to me because I don't care. Solve it. Like, literally solve it. It's fine. Oh, you don't want to complain too? She didn't hear me. She got headphones on.
What are you painting?
It's Poof Mountain. Looks nice, doesn't it?
For a poop mountain,
Yeah, I know, right?
but the sunset looks good.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. Nice little sunset with Poop Mountain. And
You should add like purple and pink clouds to it. That would make it look
well, I kind of thought that, but what I'm gonna do is this gonna be like burning smoke stuff here when I'm done, and I'm gonna add like some purple and pink in that a little bit. You know.
good.
Thanks. Usually she's the one who's helping with the arguing. For once, she's like, "Hey, what are you doing? Cool. Everything's chill, man. I'm gonna go back to doing my chores." Like, oh, what? One of them that's not gonna just yell and make a big old fuss about stuff. Cool, man. I highly appreciate that. Oh, that's something. That's some green, isn't it? Jesus. So now here comes the question. Do I want to try to face her a little off? Or do I want her straight on? Straight on is kind of hard. But off to the side, she's got such a long face, like a really long face. And that's what really makes it hard. Because you go straight on, it's really kind of hard. And I could have went the cheap, cheesy route. I would have been like, oh, she's like a flower version. Because they have like the flower bloom version. Way too cheap out. But I do like the version of the head's down and facing you, kind of version. Which is my initial thought, which is kind of like this kind of look. And then the mouth's kind of like still down, kind of like that. It's got a mean look to it too, if done right. And I'm not saying I'm going to do it right because it's me. So at this point, all I'm trying to do is get me like a basic.
On the stairs.
Oh, Jesus Christ. At this point, I'm just kind of slapping some shit on there. Okay. And I do want to make this kind of in a more scratchy shit style, like I like to do. Oh my God. Well, don't leave the broom on the stairs. People are going to trip and fall and die. Kara, give her a minute, but yes, Sarah, do your chores. Biollante also has like these weird, I would say, and they probably did it on purpose, like pine cone-ish scales on the back. Godzilla, as we all know, have the big, like hand-looking, scale, big spines. And but Biollante has like they look like big pine cones. Like you can kind of see them on there. Like she has these like she looks like a pine cone on the back, right? And so I've always found that interesting. Very interesting. So we'll see how that works out here in a minute. But Oh, snap. I'm also going to have to put some reds on her. You know, kind of a thing for the fire that I'll have down here and shit. You know, I've never painted fire. Never painted fire. So this will be a first time experience of me fucking this up so bad. Because I'm going to. And you know I will. And then, of course, I'll yell about it, and I'll scream, and I'll rant, and I'll rave. Because I'll be upset that I suck. I swear to baby Jesus, I will be taking phones. Then do your other chore. Kyra, sweep the foyer room so she can do that stupid stairs.
I am.
Thank you. Problem solved.
Sarah, while I'm doing it, why don't you do your other chores? Already done the dishes, and I am waiting to sweep the stairs, and then I'm going to have to go back downstairs and get a bath for upstairs.
Sweet baby Jesus. I'll trade somebody lives. I'll trade somebody. Anybody wanna come over here and sit in my painting room, my creative space, and just get yelled at with children and have to deal with them yelling all the time? Happens all the time. It's pretty normal. Yeah, I know, right? It's pretty normal around here. Just lots of yelling, and
Especially when you're the tiniest kid.
everybody loves to yell here, and this whole family's just rah 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 rah. And it's like, God, shut up, everybody, shut up! Oh my God.
Sarah, come and see
Oh my God, just leave her alone for a minute.
I know, I just slept. That's why I'm talking.
Okay. I'm just tired of hearing you guys all non-stop all the time. Sweet baby Jesus. It would be an even trade if it were with me. How? Oh my God, shut up. Just do your thing. It's ridiculous. You're still talking. Stop. She did what you asked her to do. Now just do your thing. She's the only one I know that complains when somebody does what she asks you to do.
What?
Huh?
What did you say?
I didn't say nothing.
No, I seriously didn't hear what you said.
I seriously wasn't talking to you.
Were you not talking to me?
No, I was not talking to you.
Okay.
So anyway, back to some Biollante. Now, keep in mind, bro, imagine trying to edit music videos and things. This is my life. It's literally just, I sit down, I start editing, and then 5 seconds later, it's, rah, 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 Dad, they did this, that. I'm like, Actually, I've gotten a lot of peace during painting this. It's kind of amazing. I was kind of surprised, but, you know.
Why? Can you just move really quick so I can do my jar and a little puny mashed potato?
Little puny mashed potato.
Eric,
Hey,
next
what?
time to prevent this from happening, just have me sweep the foyer room and the stairs instead of upstairs and stairs. So that way this doesn't happen again.
Maybe. I don't care.
Technically, we've discussed this before, and it's happened before.
Oh,
And
Jesus.
we have made it come to the conclusion that it's best if I just sweep the foyer room and the stairs.
Make the talking stop, people. Make the talking stop. And thanks. More respect now. No, I have to tell him, like, leave me alone. I'm seriously, like, at some point, I want to, I got to find, like, a cheap office place somewhere, you know, and just rent it, move all my stuff there, and live in the office and be like, I'm just going to go visit my family, you know? That's how I'm going to work it. Where they'll just be like, oh, Dad, you're back. I'm like, nope. Give me some hugs. Okay, no, get away from me. I'm going back. Goodbye. And that's just all it's going to be. It'll be like visiting my family. I'll just live there. And that's my plan. I'll come here for like a shower and,
Dad,
you know, maybe.
was trying to step on my dustpan.
Okay.
Nah.
It like that with my cats. When I sit down, they start crying. Right? It's just like, oh, kids, bro, cats. Kids are like crazy. Kids are crazy though.
Except me.
You're a good kid, sweetie. I know. Yeah, I mean they're all right. They're all right. I mean, you guys are all right, I guess.
Except me. I'm really good.
Yeah, you're really good. You should install an on-air light at your house. No talking when the light's on. Oh, dude, that won't work. That won't work at all, bro. Like I've tried to, you know, like, hey guys, when I'm editing, you know, this is business. You guys need to just leave me alone. And dude, you gotta understand. My wife, she's a career woman, you know, she's great, but you know, she sleeps. Her schedule gets weird because every 6 months they do a shift bid and they swap, and ouch. So her schedule swaps up. Like right now, she's sleeps overnights, works overnight, sleeps during the day. But when she's around, they've gotten used to me for everything. Everything. They need to go do something. They need to eat something that they can't cook, or they need to whatever, anything. Okay. Even if she's awake, they can be sitting right next to her upstairs, right? And I'll be down here editing things, and I will listen. I'll have my headphones on or whatever. You know, I usually always have one off in case, because I'm not dumb or whatever. I'll be listening, and I'll hear the chair. Dad, will you blah blah blah? Go right back up there and ask your mom. Well, I just came down here though to ask you. Nope. She's literally up there watching TV. You were sitting right next to her. Why would you come down here and bother me while I'm literally doing a job? No, I'm on the clock. Go. Well, but I just had to go. And that's how it works. I'm like, no, we're not doing this. This is not how this works. And although it is adorable, no. And that's actually kind of terrible right here because she has much slimliner jaw. She doesn't have a big old fat jaw. What the fuck am I doing? She got a nice, slender, sexy jaw. I'm all making her like a giant fat head. I'm making her look more like the Godzilla animated Godzilla Earth or whatever there. She's all like, big old fat Godzilla head. Damn, I fucked that one up. But yeah, so no, the light thing doesn't work, man. Because they don't give a shit. They still come in and bother me for everything, even when they know I'm working. You know, about the only time I get peace and quiet, and I'm not bitching about having kids, but about the only time I get peace and quiet, you know, is if I'm out, like filming or something like that. Then, you know, I get peace and quiet because they can't be there with me. So then they're like, oh, you know, okay, that makes sense. Can't be with dad because, you know, they can't go with me on the job. So, shotgun full of rock salt. That might do it. That might, you know, like they're like, Dad, and be like, get out of here. They're like, my ass. And then I'll be like, yeah, that's what you get. Now, just skedaddle. They're like, I'll never come ask you for anything again. I'm like, oh, good. Learn. Thanks. I'm glad. You're right. That might work. And now Department of Child Protective Services gets called on me. We heard you were going to shoot your children with rock salt. What the fuck? Where did you get that crazy shit from? They'll pull up this audio clip. I'll be like, I never said that. That's you on the video, right? What? I don't know who that imposter is, that amazingly sexy bald imposter is. You people are crazy. They're like, now you're gaslighting us. I'll be like, what? I didn't even know what the word gaslighting meant, by the way. Like, I had no clue what gaslighting was. It was a thing, apparently. It's a manipulation thing that assholes use, I guess. Had no clue what it was. But my wife used to say that I was gaslighting her all the time. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck is gaslighting? She's like, oh, I think you're gaslighting me. And it was because we had, I don't do that, but she has a shitty memory. And so she would say things or like want things from the store and not say them, you know, but then swear to me that she did say them, but she didn't say them. And then we get into fights about it, or arguments, not fights, but arguments about it. So she'd be like, why didn't you get me tater tots? That was the big one. Her mom was standing right next to her when she gave me the order. She never said tater tots. But the thing is she always would order tater tots. So she thought that she said tater tots. Excuse me. Never said tater tots. So I didn't get her tater tots because she didn't state tater tots. You have to be very specific with me. So when I came back, she's like, where's my tater tots? I'm like, you didn't say tater tots. She said, yes, I did. Her mother even said, no, you didn't say tater tots. She's like, yes, I did. I know I did. Ah. So she would say I gaslighted her. And I was always like, what the fuck is gaslighting? And it pissed me off. It got really bad where it pissed me off because I'm like, I don't know the fuck. I don't gaslight you. I don't even know what the fuck it is. And then finally she was like, oh, no, this is what gaslighting is. I was like, oh, my God. I'm like, no, I don't do that. What the hell? That's retarded. And but she still would say that I would or something like that because she wouldn't remember saying things or she would remember them differently. But that's the memory. And I was like, man, if I was gaslighting you, I was like, what? That'd be dickbaggish. And no, why would anybody do that? Why would, I do that? I'm your husband, number one. It doesn't even make fucking sense. And so that really bothered me. I don't know where that came from just now. That was, I don't know. I don't know why that conversation came up in my brain. But it did. Hang on a minute. All right, we can kind of see where this is going a little bit. See? Kind of got it going on a little bit, right? A little bit. No, we're going to put some fire up under here. I hope this is going to be probably terrible. I don't fucking know. Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. I'm so sorry, Biollante. I am not going to do you justice, girl. I am so fucking sorry. I really feel as though I'm going to fuck you up. Like a lot. I'm so sorry. I mean, I don't really know how I'm going to achieve some of the stuff I'm going to through this. I'm going to try to do this in layers, obviously. Cool rant thing. Dude, that's all I do on these. I just rant. I rant. I get up on weird-ass subjects, and then I rant about weird shit that I think that happens in my life. While I paint. Looks good from there. Well, thanks. I don't know what I'm doing, ever, for real. This is just my way of breathing, relaxing, letting the world come out and do its thing inside my head. It's got its own kind of whatever. Whatever happens, happens. It's kind of how I do it. Just letting it do its thing, bro. Letting it do its thing. Let's get to that insides, shall we? I think we shall. This is where a bunch of that other weird, ain't gonna be weird. I don't know, I said weird. Looks like, yeah, but funny as hell like music, thanks. Dude, well, I'm gonna keep my position. And this, I make music weird, like I would just make music by making noises. I scat first, which is weird, I guess, in its own right. I'd be like, but I learned that from a guy. Strangely enough, who used to do music. He was around here. You know what? Oh, fuck me. Really? I think I hear my wife getting up. No. When I first started making music, a buddy of mine would try to explain to me. I had a very base thought process of music. And he would try to explain to me what he heard for a song in his head. So he'd be like, all right, man. And he'd use his hands a lot. He's like, all right, he's over here. I'm like hearing like, and he'd do that kind of stuff, right? And I just look at him like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? I think you're having some kind of a spasm. Do I need to turn the strobe lights off? Do I need to call somebody for some kind of medical attention? What is happening here? But over a couple of months, I adapted how to do that from him. It was hilarious because then all of a sudden you have two guys in there basically like scatting away and like beatboxing away while making music. Where it's like, all right, dude, here's what I hear. Kind of like a and you know, but then I swear to God, if you walked in there, you'd be like, guys, I think you're having stroke simultaneously. What the hell is going on? It was good times. It was good times. But we learned from each other a lot of things, and it was really a lot of fun. And it was a great experience. Learned a lot. You're a scat man. I'm the scat man. Yeah, I knew exactly that reference is going to come up from somebody. I was going to make it if nobody else did, I think. But that crazy son of a bitch. So with that in mind, me making music now is even very similar to that, where I'll hear something in my head and I'm like, all right. And it's like I just get all weird and people are like, the fuck are you doing? I'm like, I'm playing instruments in my head, man. That's what I'm doing. And they're like, that's sure, okay. And some musicians have agreed. They're like, oh yeah, that's what I do, man. I kind of hear it in my head, and then I kind of do this and do that. I'm like, yeah, you get it. But some people will look at me like, you know, like I'm a fucking moron, which I'm not denying that either. It's just, God, I wish this brush wouldn't lose all of its fucking hair. It's like me in a brush form. Like, come on, bro. Not necessary. Just give me your hair and I will. There we go. See, it's already got tons of these little bristle bits throughout the piece, which I hate, but at the same time, fucking is what it fucking is, right? Try to get them out, but sometimes they won't come out, and then they become a part of it. You just paint over them. Teach you the fucking lesson. That's fine. You can go back. You ain't got to tell me. I'm just glad it was you, you know, the non-complicated one today. Thanks. So. Now you're probably wondering, what the fuck is that shit? Well, Biollante had this voodoo glowing stuff, right? And Kathy Cat said, laughing my ass off. Because I'm the scat man? Or I'm not sure what part of the conversation you joined us on. So I'm not sure where you're sitting at right now, but that's all right. Thanks for giggling. I'm glad to entertain. That's what we do here. That and paint and talk like idiots. So, and apparently be scat man, which had literally that one song that anybody ever knew him for. And then after that, it was like, where'd that guy go? Nobody knows. Because that was it, bro. That was it. Yep, that's my wife. Who, the Kathy Cat? Or the Scat Man? You know, hashtag 2021, bro. I ain't judging. So, because that explains where the Scat Man went. I'm just saying. So, you know what? All right, let's bring that brush down a notch. To a smaller brush. Kathy Cat's your wife. That's all right. Okay. Yeah, sorry, bro. Nobody's off limits for me to poke at when you come up in this biz. You're dying laughing. You're new to this channel, aren't you? And I am not the smartest individual, and I just say a lot of dumb shit. So, you know, you join in, you're subjected to it. I'm sorry. You're fodder. That's exactly how this happens. My kids are fodder. My wife's fodder. My own family's fodder. Nobody is safe from my stupidity. So everybody gets to, everybody's in that line of fire. I'm like, I got something stupid to say. Hee hee. See, normally, and I do have to finish doing so many other paintings. I'm going to have just a day, now that I'm getting back into the painting thing, which I had to take a break for a minute there. I had a couple of music videos that I had to edit and do. And actually this month I've got, well, I've only got one, but I have something else that's going on. Well, besides my 10-year anniversary. But there's something, oh, well, and I'm getting electroshocked tomorrow for the hospital follow-up, but there's something else going on. I don't even remember. Anyway, but there's like a whole bunch of stuff going on right now that's just kind of all over the place, you know, in my life. But this month's kind of weird. Did you do your chores? Hey.
No.
Get them done.
I am. I was just in the bathroom.
Okay, then. Just making sure you're getting them done. Here I am bragging on her for being one of the good ones that does her job. And I'm all, you get your chores done? No.
I can hear you.
Oh, you can still hear me. I'm in. Bye. So anyway, yours was award-winning. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad it's working out well for you, man. Keep pushing it. You know, I thought it came out all right. Again, I'm sorry that you know, my secondary, a little bit of footage, I slipped and lost it. I really was looking forward to utilizing that a little bit, but all in all, pretty solid. It came out all righty there. So I'm glad you guys liked it. Sorry, I'm getting into this, trying to make sure I don't miss the spots I'm doing. But no, I'm really glad you guys liked it. I'm glad we got a chance to meet up and chat again just a few days ago. I've got your disc still, by the way. Oh, I'm glad you liked it too. You know, I do appreciate the good words that a lot of people, not a lot of people, you know. If I knew you were this backed up, I wouldn't remind you of this painting. No, it's fine, bro. Everyone loves it. Yeah, currently at 600 plus views. No, dude. It's okay about the painting thing. I was wanting to get back into painting anyway, and then I was like, man, you know, Biollante. Right now, I'm not really like wanting to emotionally break into anything heavy, therapeutically. Dude, I've just been, you know, busy doing videos, making future reference, Richard. I do videography, and I make music videos for some of the bands in the state. I've done quite a few here and there, and you know, these guys, the Shadow Axe guys, I just recently met up with them and did one for them, and it was a lot of fun. Really good guys, much heavier than they told me they were, and I think, like, you know, they were like, oh, we just want something laid back and rocking. They were a little heavier than I expected, which was great. Really solid music. Like the new track, again, pretty solid. I really like it a lot. Also, the Archon guys, you know, not to be talking about another band when I'm talking to you guys, but they also said, you know, hey, man, we're just a laid back rockers. You know, we love the 80s. And so I was expecting hair metal. And those guys are just brutal as shit. I'm like, you guys lied to me. What? And it was funny because during the conversation, here's the deal. I don't lie to people. Okay. I don't butter your nuts. If I don't like you, you can fuck yourself. And people who know me know that. My own kids know that. Like if they're being assholes, I'll be like, hey, quit being an asshole. I don't hold my words. If my mom's an asshole, I'll fucking call her an asshole. That's how I work. So when anybody sucks, I'll say that sucks. You suck. Don't suck. Or I just won't say anything at all. You know, if I don't like you, I won't joke with you. I will make my conversations short and sweet. You know, I'll just be like, okay, cool, whatever. If I camaraderise with you, banter with you, and chat with you, I like you. That's how it works. So my wife thought I was buttering up the Archon guys because I really thoroughly enjoyed hanging out at the show and, you know, doing the video and stuff like that. And they really were really good on stage. You know, they just had a good metal vibe to them. And so I was telling them in the video shoot, I was like, man, you know, they said, hey, your video looked really good. Thanks so much. And I was like, dude, without you guys, you know, having that talent for that stage and being so talented on stage, nothing I would have done would have made it look good. And my wife's like, oh my God, you're buttering them up so much. I'm like, I don't fucking butter people up, and you know that. I don't give a fuck if their feelings, if I hurt their fucking feelings or make them fucking feel good. They don't need me to boost their ego and shit, you know? So I was like, oh, God damn it. Did it sound like I was buttering them up? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, oh, God damn it. But no, I'm like really straightforward and honest with people. So if I think shit's good, you know, I'll be like, yeah, that's fucking awesome. But if I think shit sucks, I just won't say nothing, you know, and I'll be like, okay, that's cool. Let's make that happen. And I've had that, you know, I've dealt with people, you know, and I don't, here's the thing, here's the difference. If you know I like you, I'll say your name and tell good stories. If I don't like you, I won't say your name, but I'll still tell stories. You'll be used as an example of bullshit, you know, and they know, you know, Shadow Axe knows. I always use the example of the one band that I talked to, you know, that wanted me to fucking wreck a car and blow it up. And then they were like, oh, no, you can do that, right? You can. I'm like, yeah, we could do that. But, you know, it's going to cost money. So you guys got the car. And no, man, you got a car, right? I'm like, I'm not going to blow up my own fucking car. Like, and then they basically said that I was a shitty, you know, or video producer. And if I couldn't do that, I'm like, although I'm not going to say this because I am, though I don't talk professional a lot, I do try to be professional. I'm not going to call them a fucking idiot, but I did say, indeed, I believe this will not work out. I wish you the best, and good luck finding another video producer that can achieve this for you guys. I really look forward to seeing the end result. And that was that, pretty much, you know? Because when somebody's like, hey, can we do this? I look at it logically. It's no big deal. Sure. Can we drive a car off of a cliff or off of like a embankment and blow it up? Fuck yeah, we can. You know? Yeah, we can do that. Even if you had to go to like a scrap yard and get like a car that has no engine in it, something like that, you could have a couple of guys pushing it really fast, load it up, and it just off the side, you know, and time it out to blow up some shit, load it up with gas, set it on fire, whatever. Totally within reason to do. Maybe spend a couple $100 getting the shell of a car from a fucking place, towing it. You know, somebody had a truck bed or something, whatever. It's possible. But you want me to do all that? You're going to pay me to do all that. That's just how it works, you know. And definitely you're not going to expect me to blow up my own fucking car, which is what they asked me to do. No, man, you can do that, right? You've got a car. Yeah, I've got a car, but I literally drive my car to get to the video shoot to film your video for you. But then I go home and edit for you. How am I going to get back home to edit it if I blow it up? That doesn't make sense. But see, that's the thing, is I don't tell who that was. If I don't like you, you become an example. That's it. But if I do like you, I'll tell you straight. I'll be like, man, no, you guys are fucking tight. You know, this is fucking good. But I won't butter your nuts. I'll let you know, dude, that's fucking badass. I really appreciate that. I really like that. You know, I really, really liked that, you know? And, you know, I just try to be straight with people, you know, be straight up honest with people. And that's the way I always feel. The honesty is the best policy, except for a lot of the times I'm brutally honest, and that gets me in trouble a lot. And sometimes people don't like brutal honesty. In fact, most of the time they don't. People want yes men. They don't want actual answers. They just want people to agree with them or give them what they want to hear, not actual truth. I get to blow up my own car. Awesome idea. Right. Now, if I was doing it for myself, maybe, but then my wife would kill me. But I'm not doing it for somebody else, not for, you know, a few $100 music video that I'm then going to have to shell out thousands of dollars to re-get me a freaking van to travel to the next music video. You know what I mean? That doesn't make sense. That's not how addition works, bro. Did you guys fail math class and economics class? Because I think you did. But but on that note, I do like you guys, by the way, and I'm glad you guys like me too. It's a happy time. Like when we met up there at the store and stuff like that, it was really nice. I'm glad you guys were so super hyped to hang out there for a minute. It was a good vibe. We have a good vibe together, and I really enjoyed that. I'm glad, and I'm a bit weird when it comes to socializing with people. I just don't do it well because my brain doesn't work right. You know, she doesn't really have like, I'm kind of doing this wrong because she doesn't really have balls. It's just like this glowing stuff in between these webbing things, which is what I'm about to do. They wanted to blow up a car for like how much? My videos, generally, depending, are around $500. Okay. For $500, depends on what we're doing, depends on how much goes into what, depends on a lot of things. But that's your rough estimate thereof. Then there's a lot of other variables. So, you know, if you're getting a music video for, let's say, even $600-700 that something's going to have to go into, like, let's say they're like, we want to blow up this and that, we got to go buy gas, we got to go buy the explosive, you know, we're talking like triggers and things of that nature, different things of that, right? Let's say we put all that into it, get a whole bunch of that crap, and then blow up my car. You know, my van cost $3,000. That's not a lot, but when I got it, it was in much better condition than it is now. It's falling apart, kids. But all in all, you know what I mean? Like, my van is how I get everywhere. So, like, even if I could have made, and it wasn't going to be $700, by the way, it was around $400. Even if I was to have made almost $1,000, let's say, it wouldn't have fucking done me any good to blow up my fucking van. That's what I was saying. A couple $100, go get a fucking shelled out car. You know? Oh, who the fuck asked you to do that? I won't tell, Ricardo. I just said that, bro. I don't badmouth people, Ricardo. That's not within my business. That's not within my respect level. You know, people who are douchebags, I'll let them be douchebags. They will destroy themselves in the long run. I will not lend my name to their destruction because that reflects back on me in a way that I refuse to be a part of. My own personal respect, my own personal reputation will not allow me to discredit others, regardless of if it's true, false, whatever. I won't get involved in that kind of dramatic world. You know what I mean? I know, I just saw it now, though. I didn't. You asked me 15 minutes ago, but you know what I mean? I just saw it now. But I won't allow myself to get involved in that kind of stuff, dude, because I don't want people to be like, oh, you know, that Eric guy, he talks shit behind people's backs. And I'll talk shit to your fucking face just as much as I talk behind your back. And it'll be the same thing I say when you're not looking as it is when you are looking. That's how I work, 110%. I don't talk behind people's backs. I talk to their fucking face. If I got a problem, I'll come to you and I'll be like, look, this is the problem. I heard this, or somebody said that. What is going on? That's it. You know? So, but that's how I work. And that's my own respects, you know? Yes, you do. You know that. I know you know that. I fucking told you before, you know? And I will tell you the fucking how it is and how the fucking truth, dude. You know, that's how I fucking work. I think it's one of the better ways to work as a person because that way there's no misconceptions, there's no misunderstandings, you know? And in the end, people can't be like, you know, basically talking shit because if everybody knows how you are, you know, then one person out of 100 people who know you goes, well, I heard that Eric was like this. Those other 99 people are going to be like, you ain't heard shit then, bro, because he's nothing like that. That dude's the most honest motherfucker I've ever known. And yeah, no, he'll fucking tell you off if he fucking thinks that way, or he'll do this, or he'll say that, or whatever. You know what I mean? And I've been really lucky, and I'm very thankful that my reputation precedes me. You know, just being real. And I've always been like, yeah, real as fuck. Like I said, sometimes it doesn't do good for me because people are like, you're an asshole. And I'm all, yeah, that's accurate. You know, I am sorry. But I'm an honest asshole and I won't feed you full of shit. So, you know, when you want truth, you always come back to me. But like I said, people don't really want the truth because the truth sucks. The truth's hard. All people want is to feel better. And the truth doesn't let you feel better, generally speaking. The truth is what you don't want to hear. I'm glad too. My wife is like that also. Oh, you just painted something amazing. Good. I'm glad you did. You'll have to post it and tag me in it, bro. Definitely tag me in it. My wife, though, she's also very, very abruptly honest. And I love the shit out of her for it because when she needs to be honest with me, she knows she can be, and I respect that. While I talked all that bullshit. Hey, that wasn't bullshit, bro. That was life shit. Love a good roasting on someone else, right? But yeah, my wife is really good at that too, and that's why I really love her. Well, I mean, it's not why I really love her. I love her just because I love her, but you know, that's one of the other positive things about her is that she's also very honest with me. So it's pretty nice having that in your life, having somebody that can also tell you, dude, you're this way, you're being a fucktard. Oh yeah, but people do want the fluff. No, 110%. That's what I'm saying, dude. People all the time online, they'll be like, post something that's like a huge pity party, and they just want people to be like, oh my God, no, it's not your fault. You're perfect. And oh, and I'll come up on there like, I stopped doing it. I stopped because I realized I don't need to throw myself into that. I don't need to put myself in that. They're not, that's their life, their business, their thing. And if other people feed that ego, fine. I don't need to be involved in it. Because a lot of times I'm like, you're just posting this to get people to feed your ego and make you feel better because you screwed up and you know you screwed up and this is how you screwed up and da-da-da-da-da. And I'll break down whole entire situations because my brain does that. And then they're like, who the fuck asked you? And I'm like, you literally asked the question, hey, what kind of advice would you guys give me? Because this just happened. I'm like, I'm telling you not to do this because that is how. And then they're like, no, fuck you. And I'm like, okay, so everybody else's advice is no, don't do anything. You're perfect is okay. But when somebody actually says, you're kind of doing this, maybe you should stop. Then all of a sudden, you're the bad guy. I was like, fuck off. So I just realized that that's pretty much it. Yeah, people don't want truth. They want fluff. You know, that's literally it, dude. Literally it. $110. Giving her some glowing balls. Big old glowing balls. I hope this comes out looking all right in there. I know this isn't exact. Keep in mind, this is all from memory. Or I guess I could be just looking at that. But she doesn't even have that. Like, it's kind of the paint job overall is pretty decent. It's just like a black undercoat. The rubber's black, and then like a light green dry brush over it, so it looks decent, and the white teeth and stuff like that. But I do have to admit, not necessarily the best paint job, especially when it comes to all this stuff. It's just terrible. But overall, from memory, I remember her inside part here being a little glowing ball things. Not balls, but they were like in a big encasing of I don't know what you'd call it. Stuff. I have a feeling that nobody up there is doing their goddamn chores. Nobody's doing their chores. This is how life is around here. If I'm not actually telling them to do chores. And you do need to stand up. But the thing is, man, is again, that's their life. And all they're doing is they're just begging for the attention. And you know what? I can't waste my life worrying about their life needing attention. You know what I mean? Oh, you'd pay to watch a comedy show for me? You get this. Everybody says that. Everybody's like, dude, you should be a freaking comedian. I'm like, I don't think I'd be that funny. I think I'd be all right until I actually, had to do it. Who the fuck calling me? My grandma. Hello, Grandma.
Hello. Hey, do you guys like spice cake?
The hell is spice cake?
It's a spice cake.
That didn't tell me anything.
Okay, I'll bring over some of it. And
Okay.
see y'all like.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna come over there in a few minutes.
Okay. I guess
Okay,
you do
love
that. I love you too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So do you like spice cake? What the hell is spice cake? It's spice cake. Oh, yeah, of course. Fucking spice cake, Grandma. Why didn't you just fucking say spice cake to begin with, Grandma? Jesus. Now I'm just like, oh, fucking spice cake. If she would have just said that to start with, I would have been like, fucking spice cake, Grandma, bring it the fuck over. What are you even asking me for? I thought you said spice cake. I didn't realize you said spice cake. Anyway, fucking grandmas, right? I got kids, I got grandmas. Like, Jesus, between all of them, I'm just like, anyway. But no, everybody thinks I should be a comedian, but I don't think I'd be a funny one. I think I'd just be an asshole one, y'all. I think I'd just get up there and I'd be like, fuck you, and fuck you. And people would be like, this guy's not funny. He's just a douchebag. And then they just realize I'm an asshole. And I don't think I'd get paid for that. I think they would probably boo me off stage. And yeah, I don't think it'd go the best. But I might try it. I might give it a shot after all. Why not? But before that, let's do this and go. Because again, she had kind of these membrane, like you said a minute ago. You said membrane. I'm going to use that word. But she had like the green, it's like a plant. It's like, the things that you like, they're on the house thing. Not if I tell these stories, bro. Dude, I did see my life story. My life has had some weird shit happen, though, for real. Honest to God, if it wasn't for having witnesses, most of my life stories, people would not fucking believe, But I have witnesses to back up like all my fucking stories. People that were there. Otherwise, I wouldn't even fucking believe them. I'd be like, maybe I'm just making that shit up. People are like, nope, I was there, dude. It was fucking crazy. I'm like, okay, good. I'm glad you were there because I started to question my own sanity again. But no, not pods. The things that they're on houses, they're like things and they're weeds and they grow and they do the thing. Not tendrils either. But no, those are the tendrils. But the thing, I don't care. I don't know, dude. Dress like you're doing your music and talk about your life. It would be something we can't look away from. That's what I was thinking about, dude, was if I ever did comedian stuff, I would wear like my peeled faces and shit. Like, and I'd look super scary. And I thought that would be pretty funny if I ever did that kind of shit, Because then people would be like, what the fuck is this thing coming on stage? And I would totally do a stand-up. I would totally do like I wouldn't do it on YouTube. I would do a stand-up comedy thing out of like a local thing and film it. You know, I would totally go that route. Oh, 100%. Shoots, you know, guys, I don't know what they're called. All right, let's just stop guessing. All right, at this point, I don't know. I don't know. But they're the things and they're things and they do the things and I don't fucking know. But sure, why not? Shoots and ladders and pieces of fucking whatever. The point is, as long as it looks like there's something they're holding it in. But yeah, maybe I will just be a comedian and just tell life stories. I'll be like fucking like Seinfeld or something. What is the deal with fucking them? Seinfeld, though. Nah, I wouldn't be like Seinfeld, but you get my point. I just go up and bomb. I would go up there and I get so like freaked out and embarrassed. I would just like poop my own pants and then like leave. And they would literally go, was that it? Was that what he's supposed to do? And they'd be like, all right, I have no idea what that was. It'd be really awkward. Really awkward to explain. Let's put some brown up in that biz because that's looking a little too vine. They're not vines. They're like lattice work. I'm thinking lattice work is what I'm talking about. Reminds me of the lattices where they're like in between and then like all the vines grow on them and shit. It kind of reminds me of that, but that's not really what it is. You know what? I don't understand things, people. Let's just pretend like none of this is mattering. I'm just doing a thing. Obviously, there's some kind of vines or I don't know what they were in her guts that kept that shit in. Obviously, Richard, you know, you are much more versed, I think, than I am in possibly this. But, you know, oh, and Richard, by the way, I know you said, hey, if I would have known you were so busy, I wouldn't have bothered you about the painting and stuff like that. Again, dude, I like to say for a man who is so fucking busy, I never get anything done. I'm always busy with something, dude. So my brain, my life, my everything is just nonstop doing things. If I wasn't doing this right now, I would have to do something else, you know, just to try and keep myself functioning. So no, dude, it's all good. And this helps me relax. Helps me kind of clear my mind of other things. You know? So I'm glad. Now I needed to get back to doing some painting. Anyway, you know? So it's all good, bro. It's all good. Keep looking over my Facebook, see if anybody said anything. Nobody. No, everybody quiet on Facebook all the time. I did throw this towards some of my Godzilla groups. I don't think it ever got okayed by the admins. I don't think they like me. Just because I say Shin Godzilla sucks, and then everybody yells at me. I'm like, Shinzilla sucks. And then they're like, oh my God, you're the fucking worst thing ever. Shinzilla was the best Godzilla movie ever made. Oh my God. I'm like, now, here's why. And yeah, I can totally back up a lot of reasons why Shinzilla sucks. But nobody wants to hear me, so whatever. Says my dog. Yeah, all right, we're looking a little bit better now. We'll go back over some little bit of green there. But we look kind of like roots or moss in the movie. Right. It's like, you know, I'm gonna try to get to all that here in a few like texture. It'll probably again use the it looks way lighter now, doesn't it? I don't know, maybe that'll look all right. Maybe not so much. That's way brown in the back. I really didn't think that through thoroughly, did I? I should have put that down further. You know what, guys? When you're making stuff, always go all the way down. Always. Yeah, I just threw that in the floor too. Okay. It looks great. Thanks for lying to me, but that's all right. Just like when my wife tells me, no, it's okay. 2 inches is more than enough. I know she's lying to me. Mm. But I'm kidding. Hey, sweetie, what's up? That was timing. You're looking like she's like, what are you talking about? So anyway, what's up, cute butt? What you doing? What you need? What? What do you need? What's going on? I thought you weren't feeling good. Go lay down or something.
I'm not. And Noodles hit me in the stomach with a shoe.
Noodles hit you in the stomach with a shoe.
Yeah.
Noodles is a dog.
I know. Remember how she shakes her face like this?
Oh,
when she
yeah.
gets a shoe? Yeah, she hit me really hard
I'm
in the
trying to go
stomach.
to sleep early tonight.
All right, son. Are you feeling all right? Remember, we got an appointment tomorrow,
Oh, yeah, what time?
noon.
Alright.
You good?
Tired.
Okay. Take your night meds,
I will want to get
one of each. I'm going to trust you again.
Do any of your followers know when, like, Ears Pierce people open?
Sweetie, Ears Pierce people open. We'll have to go on a Saturday, maybe this next Saturday, and get your ears done again.
Saturday? It opens on Saturday?
Yes. Well, it's open on a weekday, too, but you go to school, bro.
So?
We're not taking you out of school to
When
go.
is it? On the weeks.
Thanks for the laughs, bro. My cheeks hurt. No problem. I don't know, man. I'm not a pierceologist. I don't know when they open.
You just said on the school week.
Yeah, like during the day they are open at some point in time, Kyra. I don't know when. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. Ask your mother. She's the one who knows this stuff.
She's the one who's asleep.
Yeah, she is the one who's asleep. But you know what? You can wait. It's not that big of an important deal. You're not going to go get them pierced today, so wait.
I could.
No, you can't.
Okay.
No, I'm pretty sure you can't because it's already 6:30 almost.
I can't do anything if I try.
You can do anything if you try, but
I can climb a computer. if I
you're not
try.
climbing my computer. Listen to me, young lady.
You listen to me, young man.
We will do it maybe Saturday, but not tonight because we're not. I think they're going to close at 7. We ain't going to be able to drive no hour away in 30 minutes. That's 120 miles an hour. That doesn't work that way. I'm sorry.
Dad,
What?
I just want to see Grandma. She can maybe drive me.
Oh, Grandma's coming over here with something, I guess, good to eat.
When?
Like here in a minute. And maybe Ma can drive you. And I'm a good dad. Thanks. I appreciate that. I wonder sometimes. Do you think I'm a good dad, sweetie?
Yeah.
Okay. She answered that way too. Yeah. You're a pretty good kid.
Hey, I'll be down here.
She's like the best.
He's like the best. How many followers you got in there?
Well, right now I think only like 7 people are following or
6.
watching. 6 people are watching right now. Okay.
3 likes.
Yeah. And we'll come back to all this here
On this
shortly.
computer,
Yeah, you can't really tell.
I think it.
Facebook's weird.
Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
we got 2 people watching and 27 comments. Haha, my kids are hilarious. Yeah. Yeah, she's a cutie. You just turned how old?
10.
You did not turn 10.
I did.
No, you didn't.
I did.
She just turned 9 yesterday.
I'm 10.
You're not 10.
I want to be 10.
Why do you want to be
So I'm
10?
10.
Oh, now you're what? Trans aged? Just be whatever you want, like the internet. Just, whatever. I'm gonna be
Spice
10.
cake. Spice cake.
Spies cake.
Spice cake. Mm. Is that even a thing?
Watch out! You're gonna be all falling up into everything. You're a crazy person.
Not
Quit. You gonna brag about you having one of your pictures in a gallery showing when you were what, 4? Because your dad cheated your way in there.
Don't show everybody that.
Oh, come on, it's pretty funny.
Oh my god, it's retarded.
It's not retarded.
That's hot.
It was a cute story. She's adorable. Thanks. She gets away with everything because of it, don't you? Mm-hmm.
I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Now it's everything.
Almost everything. I'm a sucker.
Too fun. Awesome.
Yes, Noodles, what's up? You can't see Noodles because you're in the way. Oh, you can almost see Noodles. Almost see Noodles. It's funny, you're just in the way of Noodles, but then now you can't see Noodles because Noodles is just out of the way. That's funny.
Come on, Niels.
She must get it from her mom. Oh, that's funny. No,
You see your head a little.
I can't. All right, well, now it's funny how it's just out of the way. Wrong. She gets the adorableness from me, don't you?
Both. Mom and.
I don't know. I think you get most of your adorableness from me. I'm gonna go ahead and take that one. Yeah, I'm gonna claim that one. Yeah. All right. What are you doing?
I don't know. Just watching.
Oh, you're trying to be the entertainment now? Entertaining everybody? He's taking a shower.
I know.
It's just loud. What?
Sure.
That's weird. Anyway, so we're gonna bring this down.
I'm not the star.
You're what?
You said I'm the star.
No. Oh, you would be. She is on TikTok, aren't you?
2,000 followers.
You got more than that. You almost have 3,000 followers.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's sitting at almost 3,000 followers now. There's Grandma with your stuff.
Whatever.
What? Get around! You're knocking my stuff over. Oh my God! Hee hee, she says. Hee hee. All right. So anyway, oops, wrong paint. Blip blop bloop. Eat some poop. Now my grandma's gonna come in here. Then you can say my grandma's adorable too. Spoiler alert. My grandma's not adorable.
What?
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 Grandma's coming?
Was that Grandma?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Grandma, what's up?
I brought this cake over.
I know you brought spice cake.
Oh, it's
I
okay.
want you to taste it. See if you like it.
Oh my God, Kyra, move out of the way. Go. No, get. I think I've tried this stuff before. I think it's like all right and stuff.
You want to taste it? I kind of cut in the middle of the other kids upstairs. Eat the whole thing. Eat that whole piece.
Yeah, give me a nibble or whatever. Don't be spilling it all over my.
Yeah, hold it.
Kyra, hold it.
Hold your hands under it so it doesn't get.
Yeah, I've tried before.
I'm going to leave this here. Do you need it in the fridge?
Why do we put it in the fridge? Do we need it in the
that
fridge?
frosting. No, but that frosting's coming out. I made a whole one and Cardi and I tasted one. She ate one piece of it. She said she didn't like it.
Cake and paint don't mix.
You said that gift card.
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember if we cashed it or not.
$25 on
Yeah.
it because I went out and bought $25 worth of groceries.
Okay.
I was going to use food stamps, but then estimated check the
Where's my
card.
money, Grandma?
Not your money, it's Kyra's.
Here, I'll put it in a bucket.
Well, now I want to buy some quarts and change from her.
Okay, well, then here, you guys go deal cash. You guys go deal big money, yo. And skedaddle out of here with me.
Yeah, we just put this up there where I do the brownies and
Yeah, that's
stuff.
fine.
but- Okay, I need to take that cooler bowl back here.
You don't take it. I don't care. Take it back.
That's probably what I'll put the change in. I'm gonna. Bye.
All right, bye, Grandma.
Bye-bye. Love you. Where's the other?
I love you too. I don't know. Nivek's taking a shower, and the other two, I don't know. Maybe they just ran away. I don't know. I try not to pay attention to where they go. Now she's getting crumbs all over. Yes, welcome to my life. Now there's crumbs. Literally, there's crumbs right there on my floor. That's okay. I got to actually sweep in here. This floor is a mess. It's covered in dirt and dog hair and poop because I don't know how to use a bathroom properly. And My wife thinks it's the dogs. Shh, don't tell her. And it's fine. Hey, shut up! Noodles, by the way, doesn't know who Grandma is really. So it's kind of funny because Noodles is an idiot. She doesn't mean to be an idiot. It's just she doesn't understand Grandma as a person, you know, being a people, I guess. I don't know. So Noodles still barks at Grandma all the time because she's still like uncertain. And if you wonder why I'm saying go deal money, dog's mad, you blame him. No. Actually, we have 3 dogs. We have my dog Chainsaw Face, who is a Rottweiler Mastiff Brindle Pit mix. Then we have Spartacus, which is my wife's dog. Grandma Lives Matter. And then we have Spartacus, who is a Timber Wolf hybrid. And then we have Noodles, who is an idiot hybrid. No, she's young. Dogs, kids, painting, grandma, and cake. That's how this works. But no. Noodles is a black lab and a black German Shepherd mix who ended up getting as big as Chainsaw Face, which I didn't expect. And Chainsaw Face is about 85 pounds. She's actually small. I didn't expect her to be that small. I mean, she might be 90 now. But she will kill you. Like, she's trained to eat you. Which is why my meth head neighbors don't fuck with my house. Yeah. Oh, it's a her, and her name's just Chainsaw for short. But she's a great dog. Love her to death. Absolutely love her to death. I probably should have made these a little closer eyeballs, like an idiot. But I'll put those teeth right down there. Teeth right up here. Yeah, that'll look good. The jaw's way too big there. I'll put something else. I'll make sure those vines kind of come in a little bit better. And of course, I'm going to put more up in that business here in a minute. But wait, Noodles is bred. Noodles is bred with my brother. Bro, I don't know what kind of weird kinky shit you look up on the internet, but you might want to clear that browser history before anybody notices. I'm just saying. But Noodles is a good dog. She's just young. She's a year old now. And so she doesn't quite comprehend anything. And that's where we're at with Noodles. Meh. Spartacus, being a hybrid of a wolf, is skittish as shit. And people seem to think that we abused him or something, or we got him from an abusive house. Like the people who have come over, and because he's like super, super skittish. He'll stay away from you. And it's creepy and funny. I posted a thing a while back, actually. I couldn't get a picture of him, but I was sitting here, and you get that eerie feeling like something's watching you now, and you're just like, and I look way in there, and you can't see there's a doorway. There's a door. That door, I don't know, that way, right over there. But he creeps and he peeks around like the stairway railing, and you just see this wolf head all like looking at you like it's gonna fucking eat you or something, you know? And he's about 120 pounds, you know? So he's a 120-pound wolf dog. And he creeps around the house and he just stares at you. Like, and he has that look like he's like, you know, stalking you. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, the fuck you doing, man? You gonna eat me or something? And he's all, oh, and he starts wagging his tail and he comes running up to you for lovin's. He literally stalks you for love. I'm like, Jesus Christ, that is some kind of creepy, weird shit, bro. If you were a dude in real life, I would have to get a restraining order on you. Like, yeah. He'd be like, so, how you doing? He'd be the kind of guy who calls you up and just breathes heavy on the phone. Is this Spartacus on the other one? Quick. Like, he's that guy in a dog. It's really creepy. And I don't appreciate it. So it's pretty funny. What? Why are you so sloppy? I think I just painted my thing on accident. But no, he's a good puppy. He's about 4 years old now. Three, 4. How old is he now? That's a good question. Can't quite think of how old he is now. But Chainsaw, she's 5 almost now. Cause yeah, okay, so he's 4.
Hi, Dad.
Hello, son.
Are you painting Godzilla?
I'm painting Biollante. Yeah.
I heard something about Godzilla earlier.
Yeah, Biollante is in the Godzilla universe. So yes, I'm painting a character from Godzilla. Well, I appreciate you thinking I'm funny. I will tell you this: my wife did not marry me for my good looks. She married me because I was hilarious and I could move a stove. That's it. So I knew this one dude who had 3 dogs, and I would go over to his house and they would all bark like they wanted to rip me to shreds. Then he would open the door and they would all run out and roll over. True, some dogs do that. Chainsaw Face will not do that. She would literally kill you. Like, that's kind of her thing. She's a trained guard dog in the sense of that's her job. So when people come around, dude, she flips. And it's funny because we have like the the FedEx guy and the UPS guy. It's pretty funny. There's a couple of them that are like regulars. I haven't seen them for a while though. But there's a couple of them that are like, I guess, I don't know if they're part-time or what. We only see them once in a while, and they don't even come 10 feet to the gate. They'll like run up to kind of where I set the trash cans. So probably about 7 feet maybe from the gate, and they'll just set the packages there. And they'll run back and they honk their horn and they drive away. And that shit always cracks me up because I'll hear beep. And I'm like, what the fuck? Who the fuck is outside? And then I'll look out there and I just see the FedEx guy all, okay, FedEx guy, of course. So, but yeah, no, Chainsaw Face, she's that way. She's supposed to be that way though. My wife, like I've told this story before, but my wife wanted a guard dog that would do a job. And she's like, oh, hey, I want a trained guard dog. Why the fuck you calling me, bro? In the middle of a fucking thing. It's interrupting my thing. You're literally in the middle of I'm doing the thing. What are you doing? Hello? Wait, how does this work with... Oh, there we go. Hello? Hello? Yes, I know. I know it's you because it says your name right there.
Is this a bad time?
Oh, well, I'm still doing the live thing. I don't know. Is it a bad time?
No, I didn't know you were still doing the live thing. I thought it was over.
No, I'm still doing the live thing. Just kind of...
Say goodbye and stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, no, still doing the live thing. Yep, still doing it. Just hanging out. Painting.
The whole time, from the moment you started, you know, so I'm super proud with what I ended. And I
Good.
can't wait to show you what I did.
Well, good. Post it and tag me in it, bro. I'm hoping. I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to see what you've done.
Yes, and the whole time you're talking, I was like thinking of myself. It's awesome, dude. Thank you. And you're awesome. And I didn't know what I was doing, but I think you turned out pretty fucking amazing.
Well, I appreciate the kind words, sir. As always, thank you very much. But yes,
So you still live?
yeah, I'm still
I
live.
said hi.
Yeah, you said hi.
And I thought I did. I sent you like the progress of it.
You sent me.
I understand you're busy doing your live stream.
Right, yeah. So, but anyway, yes. So yeah, just tag me in it, bro, and do that thing. And thank you again for the kind words. And yes, I'm glad that you did paint something, and I'm excited to see what you painted, dude. Because as long as it gets out what you need to get out, as long as what you are getting out what you need to get out, dude, it'll be genius.
I think that's what makes me the happiest amount.
Yeah, you sound really happy. You sound really good right now, dude.
My feelings came out.
Good.
In a beautiful way.
Good. That's what you need. You need more of that, dude. You need more positive outlets for you to get yourself together, bro.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You're awesome.
Well, thank you. All right. I'll catch you later, man. Okay, so anyway. And hey, what up there, Chuck? This is turning into a talk show. You need Ed McMahon type some rando drinking in the corner and laughing. Dude, yeah, maybe. Yeah. So anyway, that's nice that he called and good call. People are calling into the show now. They're like, hey, bro, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, yeah, hey, what's up? And no, I'm glad that I inspired him to pick up a paintbrush. He messaged me before we started and he was like, hey, I'm going to paint today. And I was like, good, and he wanted to join the chat or join the show thing, but I don't know how that works on the Facebook, on my computer. Like on my phone, it has the ability to invite people, but on the Facebook over there, it doesn't. So I didn't know. But yeah, I'm glad he was able to get something out of all that, and actually help him, because that guy, he's a good guy. He's struggled a lot in his life. Let's just say that. I'm not going to share with you guys what his personal struggles are. I do know a lot of them. He has confided in me from time to time, just to get some advice in life, and I've tried to help the best I can. I'm not the smartest man, but I've lived through a lot of shit myself, and but I have told him, dude, you need to be a little bit more constructive with your life, because some of the paths you chose are definitely not going to end well, bro. And he's been trying to get his shit together, and he sounded really happy there. Like that was a really good vibe from him. His soul felt clean in his voice right there. So it was really nice. It was really nice to hear from him with such a positive vibe coming out of him right there. So that gives me a good feeling that, whatever he painted, again, doesn't matter what skill level it's at. It doesn't matter what the quality of whatever, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter it doesn't matter the content. It doesn't matter the method. It doesn't matter the capability. What matters is he was able to take what's in here and in here that darkens his existence, and he's able to put it out here and help cleanse himself. That's what makes that important. That was what makes that work. I'm really glad he just called me and let me know that he's really happy and excited that whatever he painted, he felt was good. I'm glad. So I'm really looking forward to checking that out here in a few. That's all. So, and I do enjoy hearing stuff like that. Like, man, in my 20 fucking plus years of music and shit, damn near or whatever. Thank you. I've had a lot of people. There's been a lot of bands who have told me, "Oh man, you inspired me to make music," and I said, "I'm sorry. Please stop." And there's been a few bands here and there, not a lot, but there's been a couple of bands that said, "Oh, you inspired me to work on music and do that." I'm like, "Man, that's cool, thanks." There's been a few people who have taken some of our lyrics. "Oh, paint me like one of your French girls, Daddy." Oh, Steven. Dude, you really do have an Onlys fan. Is it Onlys fan or OnlyFans? Onlys. You be quiet in there. You really do have an Onlys fan. And Onlys fan. Onlys fan. Onlys fan. Hey, Grandma, what's up? You gonna get an Onlys fan? You gonna get an OnlyFan account?
What? Are you still saving these weird things?
I mean, yeah, I guess these weird things.
There's the Skyrus, but she didn't want them in her box. So
oh, okay, yeah.
I used to do foreign things and all that kind of stuff.
Well, that's not a foreign thing. That's actually a token to a.
Well, I know it's weird stuff.
Yeah, so that's fine. Whatever. Yeah, I still say
okay.
That.
Okay. Well, I gave you that 25 plus I bought a bunch more change from her and bought all of her $1 bills.
Okay, cool.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's so much change in there. Okay, Daddy can have this.
Yeah, I'll put it back up here shortly. Yeah, your bucket of money is really light. Bye, Grandma. I love you.
I have no coins except 2. Because I changed it into dollars and stuff like that. Well, not dollars, but, 20s.
All right, skedaddle.
Come on.
Take my phone. I love you. Bye. Okay, Chuck, you don't even know, bro. I've had, like, my grandma called earlier. It was funny as shit because she called earlier and she goes, "Hey, and a man's got to eat. I mean, whatever you eat on your OnlyFans account, right, bro?" It's, But I'll get back to you in a minute, sir. But no, my grandma called earlier and she goes, "Hey," I was like, "What, grandma?" She goes, "Do you like spice cake?" And I go, "What is spice cake?" And she goes, "It's spice cake." I go, "Oh, okay, that answers everything." And she's like, "I'll bring some over. I'm coming over in a minute." I'm like, "All right, whatever, bye." And so she came over with spice cake. And then, dude, it's just been the regular circus around here. But as far as you, sir, and your only fans, or whatever the hell it's called, I thought you were kidding about that. And now listen, I would totally throw like $5 your way, bro, a month or some shit just to support, but I can't do that. I'm sorry. You know I love you to death, bro. I really do. You're my homeboy. But my wife would definitely have to second guess a lot of things in my life. She already second guessing some stuff, bro. But she'd be like,
that spice cake up there on the shelf. If you want it in the fridge.
"You already told me you put it up there." Yes, I know. It's by the brownies. Thank you, Grandma.
Goodbye.
My grandma will probably be back in a minute. Hang on. She likes to come back like 5 different times and tell me the same thing. She'll be back in a minute and be like, "Now look, I put the brownie, or I put the spice cake by the brownies." Okay, anyway. So, but yeah. Nope, she left. I am in the press. So. Let my grandma go ahead and took off. Walk by. And also, Steven there. Well, Steve there. This episode brought to you by Spice Cake. It's cake with spice. Spice cake. Dude. Okay, by the way, Kathy Cat there. If you think I'm funny, this dude, Brandon, right? This dude, Chuck, he's one of my friends there. I say friends very loosely. But no, just kidding. I love this man to death. He's probably one of the funnier motherfuckers I know. Dude cracks my shit up all the time. We play video games together. And holy fuck, he's funny. Like, good Lord. I think he puts me to shame. I know you're buttering me up. He says, "Yep, I'm loose." I know you're buttering me up saying I'm funny. No, this dude he's ridiculous. And I do enjoy our gameage together because he cracks me up. Just some of the stupidity. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You get us together. I like to think, Chuck, that us together is pretty funny. Oh, post his link. He doesn't really have a link. Like, he's very offline. The only time I ever see him online is usually if he jumps on my YouTube thing, like right here, like he's doing right now. So otherwise, no, I don't think I've ever really seen him. Otherwise, he's not on Facebook. The only Facebook he's on is our chat, the group chat for our gamer group on PlayStation 4. And we forced him to do that so he could keep in touch better. So we do end up in some shenanigans. Yes, we do. Oh, I don't even know how this YouTube thing works. He doesn't. Like, he really is. He like, how when you say like, "Oh, hey, did you just crawl out from under a rock?" You don't know how the internet works. He literally crawled out from under a rock one day. It was weird. And we were like, "Hey, you, man who just crawled out of a fucking rock. That's kind of weird. You should play video games with us." And he's like, "What video games?" And we were like, "Oh, these are video games." And he was like, "Magic Man in Box." And then that was it. Now he just lives there on a video game under a rock with electricity. We don't understand how it works. That sounded way funnier in my head. Fuck off. But this is looking more just like a weird Godzilla face. I'm gonna have to redo this face a lot, but this may end up being I'm scared a lot. I don't understand these wizards. Yep, that's true. You know, and we try to explain to him, not everybody's a magic wizard, but you know, people make fire out of their hand now, and everybody's in like magical big metal monsters that drive around. It's crazy. It's crazy. Twitch. No, he doesn't do any of that, man. He's very off the grid, you know, and he's better off for it too. He really is, and he knows it, dude. And he's discovering things like Yahoo News and Facebook memes now, and it's just fucking his mind all up for real. He's like, what is happening in the world? Apparently, you know, I don't even know what we recently talked about. It blew his mind. It was just, I was like, no, none of it's real, dude. Special needs Biollante. Shut the fuck up, Chuck. Fuck you, Chuck. Put a fucking rubber helmet on Biollante now. Oh. Everything's over. I quit. You're not my friend no more. I'm taking my Biollante and going home. But yeah, like we realized that, like, yeah, he's come to the conclusion that the real world's stupid. I've come to that conclusion too, and I don't like it anymore either. But he's, yeah, and you're just learning. Yeah. I've learned that the world's dumb, and I quit. You know, this whole place is just tardificated. So I said something was tarded the other day online. Everybody jumped my ass, and they said, "Oh, you're vernacular. Oh, you talk stupid. Oh, you said the word tarded." And I was like, "Bitch, I'm half tarded. Like, for real, half tarded. I can fucking say that word, bitch. Fuck off." And they were like, "Oh my God, no, you just got to say this." And so I'm like, you know what? Fuck you. I can say whatever the fuck I want. I don't give a fuck about your feelings. I was like, I'm literally half retarded. Like, it sucks. Like, my ability to fucking, like, my brain is fucked. Half tarded, right? I thought TikTok was like what a clock does. Not anymore. Now it's where, you know, teenage girls shake their booties and get 1 million fucking views, and everybody loves it. You know, that's what it is now, Chuck. So don't go to TikTok. You'll be followed by the FBI in no time, apparently. So that's how TikTok works. And but no, I say tarded. I say tarded, so I don't say retarded. And people go, "Oh my God, you said the R word." I'm all, yep, nope, I said the tarded word. Now I just shortened it because that way it's not the same thing. And I don't mean it like, you know, mentally handicapped people. I have total respect for people who are mentally handicapped or physically handicapped, you know, and have struggles in the real world and have to face a lot of the issues that they do. Total respects, man. You know, I really am. My brain really is fucked. You're tech-tarded, and that works. And the word retarded, by technical definition, by medical, you know, definition, is a legitimate term. But, you know, I believe you triggered those people. That's what it's called now. Yes. That's what it is called now. Chuck, good job learning, buddy. I would give you a little gold star if I could. Boop, because you're learning, buddy. You're learning the intronets. That does not look glowy at all. It's very dulled now. I'm gonna have to get some white up in that bitch of yellow and brighten it up. Oh, I could take. I've got an idea. And Chuck, you know what? Thanks, bro. Because, you know, you guys came through for me yesterday. I know it's stupid to say thanks for, like, but right now the game Hunt, which I like a lot, is having a event where you can get a Plague Doctor outfit unlocked. And God damn it, that Plague Doctor, I love Plague Doctors. In that game, I said, I want Plague Doctor in this game. And now suddenly there's a Plague Doctor that you can unlock, and these guys came through for me, him and 10 Pound. And they came through for me to help me get massive amounts of points, and now I'm like halfway through it, so I really appreciate that. Thanks. Oh, yeah, I totally that. Oh, Well, I mean, I knew in my mind where it was going, you know, but it's got more of the Godzilla-esque look than the Biollante look. Again, this is all from memory, but I know Biollante's got the really slender, very slender, long face, and you know, that looks more like a Godzilla kind of thing going on there. Damn it! I knew the front shot would probably be stupid to do. Damn it! Crocodile face. Yo, Chuck, stop talking. You come to my channel. You're not allowed to talk anymore. You just sit there and look pretty. Damn it. All right, so we still got to kind of go. Here's a big thing here, and it's going to be like all this area here. That totally didn't work fucking at all. So I'm mean to my friends too. See, I'm like, nobody's safe from me being an asshole. We talked about this earlier, guys. Even my friends, they show up and they're like, oh, hey, that kind of looks like a crocodile. I'm like, you fuck off. You get out of here. You're not my friend no more. I'll take my ball and go home. I'm like, but thanks for getting me those points yesterday. Oh, we'll do another one over here because, you know, Biollante is known for the 4 big chunks of. Tell you how I really feel. But Biollante is known for the big chunks, like on this little guy here, how she got them big 4 like Venus flytrap pieces. You know, well, technically it was Bio who was created by Godzilla genes, so this could be a form of its growth. Yes, I nerd. I also meant that. Bio had more of a crocodile face. Oh, yeah. Well, no, she had more of a crocodile face. They're the ones, the longer ones, aren't they? Crocodiles are the longer ones, and then alligators are the fat-faced ones. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're right. So, good call, buddy. Good call. I apologize. I retract my go fuck yourself. All right. Which I didn't say, but I thought it. So I retracted the thought. Okay. And, but yeah, you're right. But no, I'll fix it. Just not right now. Interesting fact. And you know, we talked about the Godzilla being made from a mad scientist, dead daughter, genetic Godzilla thing. Because science. Spirits. Painting a sword isn't easy. Painting Biollante isn't easy. Painting a sword. Here, you know what you do? You know what you do? You take some fucking silver paint, you go. And then you know what? Here's a handle. Take some brown paint, you go. Boom, sword. I just painted a sword, bro. What was very Japanese? The sword? Or the Biollante girl being retract, stand your ground, bro. Okay, go fuck yourself, Chuck. Thank you. All right. Is that better? Is that what you wanted, Chuck? You wanted the verbal abuse there, buddy? Is that how our relationship's gonna go? I know. Shh. There's no need for words between us. But see, that's why my wife wonders about me, guys. All right, that's why I can't support Friends' OnlyFans page, things like that, because you know, weird Japanese ghost science magic. Oh, well, yeah. Of course, that's every Japanese movie. That's just like, oh, hey, everybody, welcome to school today. We're gonna teach you about math. Watch this video. Weird Japanese fucking magic video, and it's just to teach you about math for that day. You know, that's literally everything. So, stand me up at the gates of hell, and I will stand my ground. I have no idea what that's from, but I'm sure it's a quote from something, a movie. Right? And you're going to be like, dude, you should know this. And I'll be like, I probably should, yeah. Probably should know that, but I don't, because I don't know. Dude, everything kind of blurs together in my brain. Again, my head doesn't, my brain does not function very well. And it was just part of the problem of, you know, my shit. You know, it's part of the reason why they have to test my brain a lot. Song. Gotcha. I'm doing a portrait of Aragon holding a sword. Okay. All right. Aragorn holding a sword. Sorry, I misread that as Aragon, not Aragorn. Tom Petty. I got you, bro. Not a huge Tom Petty fan. Do like a few songs Tom Petty created. Here and or there. He was very good at quite a bit of stuff, but I was never like a big like his overall not vocabulary, but discography, I guess, songography, his song. I'm not a songologist. Oh, you seem very quick-witted and smart to me, but I'm not a doctor. Nice shirt. You should show everybody how awesome that shirt is.
Wearing his shirts.
Oh yeah, we are the Fuck You Revolution shirt. It's a really awesome God in a Machine shirt there. I'm not saying I'm in that band or anything, but it's a pretty awesome fucking shirt and band. What?
It looks like kind of like if Godzilla had a baby with what is it? The plant, the flytrap plant.
That's literally what it is.
Is it really?
Yes, it's called Biollante. It is a character from a Godzilla movie where they basically took a Venus flytrap and Godzilla cells and they put them together and bam, that's it.
Okay, well.
Good job.
Huh. Yes, correct.
Hardcore bro. Johnny Cash, the lyric or random referenced. Okay. First of all, again, not a Johnny Cash fan either. But I did like his version of Hurt. Like that song was way better than Trent Reznor ever wished it could have been. Like Trent Reznor's a bitch. And Johnny Cash doing Hurt was fucking phenomenal. His voice was just like, it made that happen. Really. What the hell are you eating? Kyra, you okay? Kyra, are you alive? Okay, you're moving, so Noodles isn't eating your bones, right? Okay, I think my daughter's being eaten by the dog. One less kid I have to worry about. But anyway, yeah, not the biggest fan of some of the music from back in the day, although some of the bands have cool stuff that I enjoy one or two songs of, you know? And that's kind of how I work with almost every band. I'm not really a big fan of a lot of bands on whole. I'm just a big fan of like one or two songs they do, you know? That's all. So, like, let's see here. What, like David Bowie? I'm not really a huge fan of Bowie. But I like a couple. Oh, hey, what's up, bro? See, I keep forgetting that my fucking Facebook is going over here because I'm being defended. Everybody's over on YouTube today. And yes, hey, I'm back. What's up, bro? More of a Tony Bennett guy, right? Yeah, actually. I kind of am. But as far as it goes, I kind of enjoy one or two songs from just about everybody, I guess. Like David Bowie has a couple of cool songs. The Heart's Filthy Lesson, which is a later on song, which is really weird. The video is kind of neat. It's all about like underground art scene of New York. Really weird song. Cool. The I'm Afraid of American song, I'm Afraid of Americans words come out of my mouth sometimes. I do appreciate the Trent Reznor remix of that. And then Space Odyssey or whatever, that one there, because I always wanted to be an astronaut. Not really as an astronaut. I just wanted to go into space and die. But I got a good reason for it. Hey, Kyra! Can I get you to please bring me a water? That's not Kyra. Hey, Ariana!
What?
Can I get you to please bring me a water?
Yeah.
Thank you. I can't tell my own kids apart. All I saw was like a face in the darkness, all right, with just to back me up there. I mean, they're kids. I don't know one from the other. Jesus. They just survive, and I'm like, here's some food, and go that way or something. God. And then I tell them to get me water. 10 out of 10, Dad. Right. 10 out of 10. Would Dad again. Anyway. So, yes, as far as it goes, that was a little bit too dark. Whatever. That's fine. This is kind of what I'm going to be going for. You'll see. Again, it's all going to be hilarious. Take your time. Thank you. Donald Trump can tell you the name of both of his girls. Well, good for him. Well, he's rich. He can afford to like pay attention. I ain't got the money to pay attention apparently. Jeez. She had headphones on. She couldn't hear me anyway. She's like watching TikTok and just taking it. It's amazing. She walked into the door and not into the door away. Like, like she walks up and down the stairs on her phone. And every time I'm like, get off your phone. You're going to die. She's like, hee. I'm waiting to hear hee. And then it's going to be another trip to the ER again. Last time I took her to the ER, she swallowed a quarter. Stopped right there. You can't see because I have a beard, but it stopped in her throat hole. Like, holy shit. She came in here and she was like crying and shit. And she was like, I swallowed a quarter. Oh, what the fuck did you do that for? I was like, we got food. You can eat real food. You don't have to eat quarters. And she was like, I'm going to die. I'm like, well, I mean, that is called survival of the fittest. This is how evolution works. And then I took her to the ER. And they were like, oh, holy shit, she swallowed a quarter. And I said, that's what I literally just fucking told you guys. Congratulations. This is why when we go to the ER, we try to get the fuck out of town. Not to our own ER here because, yeah. So they gave her a whole bunch of stuff to make her poop and relax. And they hoped that would work, but it didn't. So we had to go all the way up to the surgery place in a whole other town way far away. And they were like, oh, okay, let's just go down her throat hole and pull it out. And then, hey, look, it's right here. Oh. I actually still have it. Yeah, it wasn't a quarter. It was one of the tokens from my Godzilla machine upstairs. My Godzilla slot machine. Oh, my God. Hey, I do eat random old shit from the fridge. I don't have much room to talk. That was actually food at one point, all right? Yeah. So I don't want to hear that. And hey, you know what? I always test it with my dog first. I'm like, hey, Chainsaw, is this any good? And if she eats it, I know it's good. I will eat it then, too. But my dog doesn't eat quarters, does she? No. I swallowed a quarter once. What a surprise. It was a surprise to me when I shit 2 dimes and a nickel. You just make change, bro. See? You're like one of those cash machines, And yeah, that is true, see? So I'm just saying. Now I'm going to get a little bit scratchier with some of the stuff I'm doing too, because I want it to be kind of I don't want it to be like really smooth. I do want it to have like a lot of oomph to it. That doesn't make sense. Oomph is not even a thing, but I want to have a little bit more like kind of scratchiness to it when I get done with it. But it'll be fine. Cha-ching. If your butthole made that noise, bro, I'd be feeding you quarters all the time. I'd be like, seriously, dude, like a fucking, like one of those claw machines or something, only, not with poop. Yeah. Nobody needs that in their conscience or in their whatever. I don't know what you'd say about that. Conscience, thought process, brain working action, that whole thing, when your brain does the working action. Mine doesn't do that a lot, so I don't know, but yeah. It really sucks because a lot when I was growing up, people thought I was on drugs. I really glad we got to know you better just when I expected. I don't know if I should be thankful for that or not. I don't know how I feel about that, sir. Glad we got to know you better. This is exactly what we expected. Thank you? I don't. Maybe thank you? Complimented? I don't know if that's a compliment or not. But yeah, You know, when I was younger, people thought I was on drugs a lot, and that was always annoying as fuck. You know, but that was because like I was super skinny, like super, 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 super skinny. Um, I weighed 100 pounds on average. I graduated 98 pounds though. So people thought I was like a cokehead. And I have really long nails. Like my nails are like legit, like those are my real nails, you know? And I just always grow them out. And because I like them long, I don't like the feeling on my fingertips. It's just a sensation issue I have. So with that in mind, oh, you got a new stunt to work on. Oh, cashing, cashing change, pooping them out. You know, that'd be one of those stunts that people would have to wait a couple of days or so to really see, I guess, or maybe a day, depending on how your metabolism works, I guess. But pooping out change, you know. But yeah, dude, like people thought I was on drugs a lot when I was younger because my brain does and all this information is constantly used like a million fucking times. So my conversations, I was much more I was diagnosed paranoid delusional schizophrenic when I was like 16, I think. Something like that. 16, 17, 16. Anyway, and my brain just runs like way too fast. So I had a lot of problems with understanding a lot of stuff, like reality from fantasy and all kinds of stuff. So the bad part was I would talk to things that weren't there. Inanimate objects, I would hear voices and things, you know, the works. So I literally was fucking crazy. And really complicated life to live. So people thought I was on drugs a lot because I was super, super skinny. We're talking like, you know, sunk in, my cheeks were sunken. And I looked terrible. You know, I looked absolutely terrible. You know, really long nails, and I looked like Nosferatu. I just walked around, you know, and I guess it didn't help that I was in all black and like the first goth kid around here kind of thing. And, you know, so they weren't used to somebody like me. You know, they were like, and I thought, and I just fell down and died because, you know, I was practically a fucking drowned rat looking person. But I thought I was on drugs because I was always like if I talked, it was like hyper, and it'd be about like 15 different fucking subjects all at fucking once, and I'd change and because that's how my brain worked. And it didn't really work. It didn't make sense. That's why I really like socially, I don't have a lot of social skills. And you know, it's really weird. So I appreciate you saying, you know, glad you got to know me better. It's just what you expected. I always find I find it weird when people like me. I think anybody would, maybe, when, you know, you find people that like think you're cool or something. I don't know. I think I overthink this kind of thing. Like there's a guy that I want to be friends with because I think he'd be cool, but I don't know how to be friends with him. Isn't that kind of stupid? Like I get it. Like, you know, I don't know. He works at Walmart, right? And he's a cool guy. He's an older dude, but I see him all the time. We talk all the time at Walmart. And we've gotten along great at Walmart, and we bullshitted before. And he doesn't even live that far away. But I don't want to be that creepy dude. And you know, but it's weird because like he's a really cool dude, and we have a lot in common from what I've caught on there. But I don't know how to like be more friends with him. Is that weird? You know? They say the brain is faster than any computer. Maybe you were just smarter than the doctors were just saying. Well, that was the thing. Like, you know, when it comes to the process, the brain, like when I was a little kid, I was talking about alternate realities, right? Regularly. I was talking about the alternate dimension idea, the idea that we live in this reality. And once we make a decision, it splits realities into two alternate existing realities, one in which we exist in and one in which we exist in. However, whichever one that your current consciousness is the one that is you maintaining is the one you are driving in, basically. You're in this consciousness, this current conscious existence. The other one is existing. And they are currently in their consciousness existing. No problemo. But you are awake in this one. They, which is also you, are awake in that one. At any point, either one of you makes another decision of any sort whatsoever. It doesn't matter. Taking this step, setting down, not taking a step, looking at this, looking at that, it splits off into a new one. And each one of those alternate dimensions create a new alternate dimension, which creates a new alternate dimension infinitely, exponentially, infinitely. Okay? So the reality cluster is this massive, massive thing. However, a lot of those realities will come back together and unify, because if ever a decision is created within a linear thought process, so like let's say you're close enough to the same realities, the subjects or because every thought that splits off, right, creates the alternate. So even though they're different, they're slightly similar, and there will be at some points very, very similar ones. And there at one point will be another decision that will create the timelines to, like these two here would be like split, but these two would be the same decision made. So they'll come back together, reconnecting that timeline. So all of them are still connected in a mass web, right? And we're talking this is every day, all the time, every day for your existence. And in some of those timelines, you die. Multiple death occurrences are taking place simultaneously throughout time of your existence. So when I'm talking, I'm a little kid talking about this shit, and they're like, "You're fucking crazy. You're a crazy person. This is stupid." They didn't say this is stupid, but they were like, "You do know this is stuff that like crazy people would say." And I'm all, why? Why is that crazy to believe that something like that could happen? Just because your thought process is in this reality right now wouldn't negate the fact that in another reality, there could be an alternate you from a recently made decision. And they literally, I don't know if they were just like, I don't know. But these are the thoughts that were going through my brain, but then would be gone. And like, I couldn't even read a book because my brain would just. So I could come up with this like complex theory of life and fucking universe and, oh my God, all this fucking crazy shit. And they would be like, "You're a crazy person because this is too complex for a fucking 10-year-old to think of." And I'm all, but it's all true. And then I would forget I even fucking had that conversation, because my brain, when it clicks over, it's like it would all of a sudden like click over to 2 days before that in a whole different conversation that I had with somebody else. And I would all of a sudden start talking about that, you know? So this conversation is put on hold. And it might be 3 weeks later when I'm in the middle of another conversation that all of a sudden this conversation comes back and connects and starts being talked about again. So that's what made people think I was fucking crazy, because all of a sudden I would be talking about some, I'd be like, "Yeah, man, it was a really cool movie. And then we went to the store and, I was shopping." And if you're in the process of making a decision and then all of a sudden the timeline split, right? And then your brain's over here, you're thinking like, "Oh, and then I just go off. It was like that kind of shit. And they were like, "Okay, you're schizophrenic because your brain goes everywhere and you can't understand reality from fantasy," which again, I couldn't, because literally inanimate objects would talk to me. But that was because my brain would see things in layers. And my imagination was so connected, I guess. I don't know if my subconscious and my dream state was phased through. It still does it. But I understand how it works now. I understand how my brain works now. And I have been able to kind of, over the many years of my existence, re-gear my brain to all that cluster craziness is just behind this, So here's my think process. And then the cloud is back here. So if I do ever get overwhelmed, and that's the problem that happens when I like lose my shit, especially like sound does it. I'm very audio sensitive. So if I get in like large crowds, or if I become overwhelmed with some sensations like that, I become very confused and overwhelmed. "Hey dude, what's up?" And things of that nature. Then my shit just gets lost, and the confusion all becomes one kind of giant thing, and my brain goes, and I'm just gone. And that sucks. But I have no idea where this conversation came from, by the way. We're talking about something. Oh, glad that you know me. And that's what you expected. Man, I am so sorry I went on this rant because now you're like, oh, he is crazy. Oh, man, I'm sorry we know him now. Yes, that makes sense. There are two realities, spiritual reality, kind of life, I believe there are many layers. Okay, right. But yeah, that's the thing is like growing up, though, having that process, they clinically they diagnosed me as schizophrenic. And crazy is relative, right? But they diagnosed me as a delusional paranoid schizophrenic when I was like really, really young. And then, man, my life went crazy for the longest time. And then got totally good. Everything was better. And now, you know, past 10 years have been in the psychological department, just pretty much uphill, you know, which is great. You know, my wife's helped me through a whole lot of stuff, learning about myself, learning about my mental health, some of the problems and issues that my brain did have growing up and how it was responsible for some of the abuse, some of the brain damage that occurred due to suffocations that took place and some of the brain damage and stuff that happened from that. So bitches be putting Gorilla Glue in their hair nowadays. Reality is fun. Have you listened to 432 hertz on YouTube vibration sounds affect us? No. You're talking about the how they find weird sounds like yeah, like the megahertz sounds and stuff do different different things to parts of our brain or whatever, aren't you? So I'm not sure what they're supposed to do, but I know like some. No, I don't remember. I remember reading something or hearing something about that a long time ago, but I never really messed with it. So, but you know what, Chuck, you're right. You got bitches putting Gorilla Glue in their fucking hair, and they called me crazy. So, I mean, you know what? Yeah, I mean, really, people. You know, where are we at in the world today? Who's coming down the stairs now?
Yeah.
Yes, son.
You about done with that?
Yeah, I'm about done with live. I kind of quit the painting for now. I guess I will pick it up tomorrow.
Okay. We gotta make a workout schedule, remember?
Oh shit, we do. We have what they call the brown sound that makes you poop. Yeah, I've heard about that one. Vibrations of the body and mind. Okay. Brain is rhinoplastic. The brain does repair itself. Gotcha. My brain.
It's bicep.
Yes, it's a bicep, son. My son's proud of himself. And
some would even call it arrogance.
Some would even call it arrogance. People eat Tide Pods and they think you're crazy. Exactly, dude. So you know what? At this point, I'm saying I'm probably one of the sanest motherfuckers on the planet, yo. That's all I'm saying. You got kids, my son's fucking peers eating Tide Pods and doing some of the dumbest shit.
I don't, because I'm not retarded.
Yeah, because you're my genetics and you're better than everybody else. Good job.
Yeah.
So, not that I'm saying my genetics are better than everybody else's, but my son doesn't eat fucking Tide Pods. Good job. And my son's also.
Appreciate the truth.
You're welcome, son.
The truth hurts.
Plus, they couldn't explain genius back then. I'll accept that answer too, sir. I'll accept that answer too. You're right. They couldn't explain genius back then, so they just dubbed me crazy. That's accurate. Man, for a little kid though, I had some, like my daughter, Kyra, right? Like, man, she comes up with some really in-depth thought processes. Like, it's nuts.
I think we all do.
Yeah,
like me and Kyra.
She comes up, but man, I'm just saying, like, son, I was just talking about
she's
her.
Incredibly intelligent.
I know. I'm just referring to her at this moment.
I know.
You're fine.
I'm just saying your genetics.
You're right. My genetics are. It's my genetics.
Further proving the point.
You're right, son. Good job. Good job for being right. Hello, sweetie. What's up? Water.
What's that?
What's what?
Paint water.
It's a doo-doo. Touch it.
Oh, that's a bad influence.
No, it's that is my sponge from earlier that I used to do the what's going to be the cloud, kind of the Bernie clouds.
The Bernie clouds?
Yes.
Like Bernie Sanders? Oh, burning.
Burning, but I said Bernie clouds
okay.
on purpose for the Bernie Sanders thing.
Sponge.
But yeah. Oh, it tastes
It
like
bounces.
spice cake.
That's good shit. The grandma's
That's
spicy.
the one.
Yeah, I know. All right, let's get
You
out.
ready?
No,
Well, we got to do a thing.
we're not doing that today.
All right, so 2 things. One, thank you everybody for tuning in and watching the terrible crocodile-headed Biollante. They said I was crazy. I said they tasted like chicken. Ha ha ha. Is this the moment at the end of the talk show when all the guests come out and say goodbye? It is. It is. Unfortunately, all my guests already left. So
What? Scratching my
Yeah,
back.
so you still have 7.
My
I know.
lats,
I'm saying goodbye to everybody.
my lats and biceps are so big you can barely scratch the itch. But
And
so now I gotta put on an arrogant persona.
you do, yeah. 'Cause now we're live, so now you got to be,
I do.
you know. So anyway, thank you everybody. Thanks for tuning in this week on. I don't know. I would play the bad jazz music. Good night, everyone. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think of, like how you'd end a bad talk show. I don't know, but anyway, Chuck, if you give me a few minutes, I will come up if you're gonna play.
No, you won't. We're making a workout.
I know. I just said, give me a few minutes. We'll make a workout list, and then I'll go up and play.
It's gonna take a minute.
Oh, you're sweaty and
Oh no! Ah!
I love you.
I love you too, sweet. Give me a minute, Chuck. If you can't be good, if you can't be good, be good at it.
You sound like the fortune you got.
Bang and clang, bro. Right. All right.
If you can't be good at it.
Just message me. I'll be here. Okay. Really enjoyed this time. Yeah, good times, man.
All right.
Tomorrow I'll try to actually finish this up. I meant to do a lot more today, but yeah, it's not too much. Not too bad. We're all right. Maybe. So I'll try to. Again, this is all from memory, so I will look better at Biollante's face. And I mean, I do have a little Biollante here, but I wasn't really going to go off of that. Terrible. Anyway, highly appreciate the chats, everybody. Highly appreciate everybody coming in, saying what's up. Had a really nice time today. Been 3 hours and 12 minutes, the longest I've ever done this. That is ridiculous. I'm so sorry, everybody, that you had to put up with me for that long. Always a pleasure, however, to sit, chat, bullshit with everybody. Chuck, I'll come up and play with you here in a second, buddy. Kathy Cat, nice to meet you. No, I did not end it yet. Well, I'm saying goodbye, but everybody keeps coming here and bugging me when I'm saying goodbye. Now I gotta start all over again and say goodbye again.
Why's your eyebrow quivering?
I don't know. When you gonna blink, bro?
Oh, really?
Is that what we're doing?
Okay.
Is that what we're doing? I thought that's what we were doing. You kept staring.
We can do that, though.
Dude, nobody's beat me.
Okay.
Oh my god, I just did it! What else? What? What the fuck was that?
Nobody's beating me.
What was that, dude? What? I didn't even blink because my eyeballs were like dry or nothing. It was because I was thinking about leaning back and I was like, all right, I'm going to get comfortable, blink.
Yeah, excuses. I've never been beat, blink. I am the official champion of staring contests. It's.
You know what, son?
Inevitable.
You know what, son?
What?
You know what, son?
I can go screw myself?
You, sir, no longer live here. Get out of my house.
Oh.
What?
I'm gonna go blow about it.
Why? Tell me.
It was I'll tell you in a minute, sweetie. Anyway. All right. So, yes. All right. Goodbye, everybody. That was absolutely terrible. I'm out of here. I'll try to finish this up tomorrow or something. Maybe 4-ish, about the same time. Oh, sweet baby Jesus, that was ridiculous.
What?
I'll tell you in a minute.
Turn right there.